Hello there, Baby's Booty family. I'm Eve with the Baby's Booty. And tonight we are going to be talking about aprons. Woo! So I've done aprons in the past with you guys. I think, have I done aprons with y'all? Pretty sure I've done aprons with y'all. But if I have, it's been a long time ago. And number two, it was probably with embroidery, not with rhinestones. I could be wrong because who can't keep up with all the videos that we do and all the live streams is me. Okay, so it's like really hard to keep up with everything. But I know for a fact I've done blings before in the past, but not sure that I did one on a live stream. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I was talking to Delonda yesterday, and we were talking about the pins, and I told her I was excited because I bought some pins from her, and she made some aprons, and I told her I'm gonna bling me out an apron, and she said, "Oh girl, what you gonna put on?" I was like, "I don't know." So my original goal was to make an apron, right? And then the good Lord sent a bong upside the head and was like, "Why are you making anything when you can get one off of Amazon?" So I went ahead and bought one off of Amazon. And what I did do though was I made a simple design for the one off of Amazon. Now, do I have those links ready? Of course not. The design is done. I've already cut it out. I tested it. It works great. But I need to put it in the Google Drive for you guys and then link it so that y'all can get it. Haven't done that part yet. But I'll show it to you and we'll go through all of that. But first, oh, and I got to show y'all something else super cool that I done come up with. And I'm probably forgetting something else. But for right now, I want to say hello to the folks who have come to hang out with us tonight and who are saying hi in the chat. So definitely, if you're here, if you're new, say hi in the chat if you don't mind, so that we can embrace you fully and give you all the... That's what else I meant to tell y'all. Y'all, guess what? Guess what? Let me see if I can't do this. Yeah, I can do this. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. Y'all, so let me do it this way. I hope this works. Okay, so I was typing and talking to somebody, right? And then typing and talking to somebody, y'all know how it is when you are typing and autocorrect kicks in and it's like that is not what I was trying to say, right? But y'all, this time autocorrect kicked in and I was like, oh my God, that is such a sweet thing. I absolutely love it. So we're going to make a little bit of a change. And we are going to welcome you to the LoveStream. This is not the live stream. This is the LoveStream. Okay, so we're over here. We love, right, Delonda? We love crafting. We love bling. We love each other. We love hanging out on Sunday night. Welcome to the LoveStream, man. Holler. Yes, I love it. I love it. I loved it so much. And I was like, oh my God. So this is now going to be called our Sunday night LoveStream. Okay. So hopefully y'all will be okay with that, because you could take that and change it to something entirely, but we're not like that here. Okay. Over here, we don't live in the gutter. We're not for the streets. Okay. So this is our weekly LoveStream. I just thought that was so cute. And I was like, that tripped me out because I was not expecting that. But anyways, alrighty. So welcome to the LoveStream. So let me go ahead and say hi to those popping in. We got So Crafty in the house. Hey, Miss So Crafty, how are you? Please tell the hubby I said hey. I meant to tell you that last week and the week before that. Please tell him hi. And welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate you. We got Greg in the house. Hey, Excel Media Designs. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. EJ's daughter is a YouTube Hoop Group member. Thank you so very much, EJ's daughter. We appreciate you very, very much. Ms. Bobby is in the house. Thank you as well for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Thank you. And I appreciate you being here. Ms. Gail. Hi, Ms. Gail. Welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Geneva Coleman. Welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and for hanging out with us tonight. Hi, Sheila Cushionberry. Are the babies there with you? If so, tell my babies I said hey and welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and for hanging out and moderating for me. I appreciate you, my dear. Ooh, Miss Gail, I hope you got that phone plugged in, cause oof. Let's see who else we got. D Smith. Hey, D Smith. Hey, Faith Smiley. Welcome. Sippin'. What's up, Sippin'? How are you? Welcome. Thanks for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss Linda Gray, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and for being here with us tonight. Penny Smith, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with us, my dear. Let's see who else we got in here. Let's see. Carla Jacobs, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and for coming to hang out. It's good to see you. Miss Sandra. Hey, Miss Sandra, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Andrea Butler. Hey, girl. Are you home? I hope you're home. I hope you made it home safe if you're home. If not, please travel safely. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you. Karen Murray, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss D. Wilson, what's up, Miss D. Wilson? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Miss Mary Miller, thank you for coming to hang out with us. Kingsbury Crafts, thank you for coming to hang out with us as well. Bonded Creations, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. I appreciate you. Miss Marlene Kelsey, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and supporting our channel. We got Miss Marta. Welcome, Miss Marta. Thanks for coming to hang out. Donzel. Hey, Donzel. Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Miss 143. Hey, hun. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Let's see. Miss Sharon Davenport. Hey, honey. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And finally, let's end with Miss Knick-Knack Nurse. Hey, hun. Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. I appreciate you being here. So everyone, thank you so very much for being here. We don't have a whole lot to do, but we're going to have some fun. We're going to be blinging out aprons. Miss EJ's daughter says she remembers embroidery on aprons. Yeah, if so, that was like eons and eons ago. I know I did. Hey, Delonda. I know I did have a bling apron that I would wear for bling parties when I was doing them. So I was going to add big bling to this one, and I'm going to show you where I was going to add it. But I changed my mind, and I'm going to show you where I was going to add it and why I changed my mind. Let's see. You bought several canvas drop cloths cheap at TSC to make aprons, flags with a super cheap way. That is a cheap way. A bundle of black aprons from Sam's Club. That is a good way to get some, too. It is a good way. Hey, everybody. Hey. I'm scrolling, making sure I'm not missing a baby. Let's see. 37 wonderful months of bling and bliss. Oh, there it is. Bling and bliss. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Y'all, I had the supervisor here. He was seeing that bell and he rung it. He was trying to say holler. That thing was killing me because he was like, holler. I'm like, holler. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, Lord, help me. But anyway, that's y'all's silly supervisor. He is a mess. Phone plugged in and booting up the old. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to be in the bushes. No worries, Miss Linda Gray. Sleep study. Oof, girl. I was telling my husband that I wanted to look into that. Hey, Miss Just Skip It. So I am. Hey, Patrice Boo. Welcome, Patrice. Oh, I gotta show you the fabric. Hey, Patrice Boo. Hey, Greg. A member for 37 months. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Hey, qualities. Welcome, welcome. So I don't know if you guys saw, but Friday I was over on Patrice's channel, and Patrice and I and Marilyn were doing date night, and we were sewing. Marilyn finished her beautiful bag, the teal bag with the teal polka dots on the inside. It was super cute. And then Patrice and I were making one piece bathing suits, right? And so I didn't have any spandex, no, to make it with, and I was kind of bummed about it because I intended to purchase the spandex I needed and I forgot. But guess what? I did buy it at the end of that live stream, so I'm gonna show y'all my fabric that I got. Miss JB, a member for 52 months. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Hey, Yvonne Hudson. And Linda Gray, a member for 47 months. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Alrighty, so we're gonna move over to that table. Hopefully my bell is over there where it needs to be. Brandy's Dandy. Hey, Brandy's Dandy. Welcome. So I want to show y'all the apron that I made. Let me take my LoveStream banner down. There it is, right there, right there, right there. How do I do this? There we go. And so I blinged it out and made it say School of Sparkle. Okay, School of Sparkle. And I put all of the pins on here, right? So if you've been around, you know we've got a large McQuackins, and then we have a smaller McQuackins. Okay, though these are on the hotfixfix.store. And then we've got a purple diamond and a white diamond that's available. All right. And then if you go, that's the other link I meant to put. I got to put a link in the description for Delonda's Etsy, because this is her. This is one pen. Now this pen you can't buy. This pen came in the boho box, so you can't get this one, but you can get this one. And she's running a deal right now. If you get 3 pens, you can get 3 pens at a really good deal, and they're super cute pens with her logo on it. So I'm gonna link that in the description as soon as I get a chance. And then if you got Coats Canyon, you didn't have to get the horse, but if you bought Coats swag, his swagger, then you got the little duckies that are friends with Coat. This is one of Coat's friends, and that's Coat right there. Even though he's wearing the brown bandana in this one, but we got a white bandana for our Coat. So those two. I also have the color wheel, and that's over there on the table. I didn't put it on there because that's a really big one, and it's like about yay big, and I was like, I really wanted the rhinestone thing for the pocket to stand out. So here's one pocket here, and here's the other pocket here, right? And so this is starts with an I, indigo. This is indigo rhinestones. And then the inside is icy platinum. You don't have to do the inside if you don't want to. It's a 2-color design. And yes, the color wheel is very heavy. It's a 2-color design. You can use it all the same color, or do like I did and do 2 colors, right? And now this, where you see the icy platinum in the middle, is where I was considering putting Big Bling, because I wanted to put Big Bling and I wanted to put some pearls on here as well. And then I also wanted to put a pocket up here. Now what I was going to do was make my own pocket to put up here, but then I was like, but then you wouldn't be able to see the School of Sparkle. Come on, fam. You wouldn't be able to see School of... I don't know why this is wearing so floppy like that. So I wanted to make sure that all the bling was going to be where they needed to be. And so I didn't put a pocket. But you can totally dress up your apron if you want to by putting a pocket here. Do you still have some ducks for coats? Yes. Oh yeah, we still have ducks. We still have the duckies. And so this is what I did with mine. And like I said, this design, I'm going to put it in the freebie section for you guys on YouTube's in the community tab. So you can go over there and grab it. I just got to put it over there. But first, we're going to move over to the table. So let's move over to the table and then I can show you. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I reset my camera and I hate I reset the camera because now that I reset the camera every time, I got to come in here and work with this. Patricia, member for 55 months. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. I got to turn on the backlight compensation, y'all. It's like, really? I shouldn't have to do that every time. But guess what? Okay, so let me bring this over and I'll show you the design. So here is the design that I made so that you can see it. It's really super cute. We're going to bling another one. So think of some good colors, a good color combination to put on another apron, right? And here are the fabrics for the swimsuit. So this is, you see how, oh my gosh, you see how electric red that is? That is like really electric red. So I'm excited about the red. And then I also got this blue. So I got the blue because I know this is one of the colors of my husband's team that he likes. My microphone is right here. Did it turn off? No, my microphone's right here. It just wasn't up at my mouth. So hopefully y'all can hear it once I put it right here. Okay, so I have this blue as well, and then this red. Can I put a link for Coats Canyon? Yes, we can put a link for Coats Canyon. But if you go to the hotfixfix.store and shop in the shop by style, Coats Canyon is there. It's now the collection isn't there, so there's no link for the Canyon collection. The collection is done, but you can get the his swagger to go with another one of the ducks that you may have. Because Colt isn't available anymore and his collection isn't available anymore, but his horse is still available and his cowboy hat and bandana, which comes with the pins, that you can still get because you've got some other ducks that may want, a cowboy hat. They might want to, but yes, no, it only lasts 1 month. So this month is Coco, and Coco's collection is available, and Coco herself is available. You can also get her beach, which hopefully y'all have seen the beach. If not, let me grab her beach so that you can see Coco on her beach. And Coco came with some extra goodies. Hopefully my mic won't cut out all the way in here. Let me grab, because it's in here. There she is. There she is. There she is. All right. All right, all right, all right. So, Coco. This is Coco. Actually, let's switch back. Let's switch back. Because this ain't going to show right because it's top down. And you kind of need to see her face first. But this is Coco. Right here. And there she is sitting on her beach. So this month, if you make a purchase in our hotfixfix.store or in our buy-in for the month of July, you'll get Coco by herself, just the Coco, okay? You can get you can get her beach, which is separate, and you can get her couture, which is her visor, her glasses, and her necklace, right? So if you get the visor, the glasses, and the necklace, that's her couture. If you get the beach, then you can choose whether or not she'll have her bottled water. Okay, she can do a bottled water for those whose ducks are dry. No judgment here. We like a well hydrated duck, right? Or let me make sure. Because she also has mixed drinks that you can get. And before I show this, I cannot remember if she has cerveza. Does she have cerveza available? I can't remember, but I do have cerveza now. I can put it on there if I don't have it. But she's okay with a little cerveza. Alrighty. Okay. So you can do a Corona, you can do a mixed drink, or you can do a bottled water. Now, this, herself and her collection, if you get her collection of rhinestones, then yes, you get the visor, you get the glasses, you get her couture. With the collection, it comes with Coco and her couture, which is her visor, her glasses, and her necklace. But if you want the beach, that's separate. Okay? The beach and her liquid of choice is separate. And the beach and her couture will still be available after July because you have other ducks. I mean, why should she be the only one to get to chill out on the beach with a beverage of choice? Other ducks enjoy beverages too. Okay, so that's why the couture, and that's why Colt's swag, and that's why Sunny's collection, all of their collections are still available. The duck character themselves is not available, but the collections are, so that your other ducks can have fun and dress up too. So that's what that's all about, and why Colt and his collection is no longer available, but his swagger and his horse is. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that was, a virgin strawberry. Yeah, it can be a virgin strawberry daiquiri. Again, that's between you and your duck. I'm just saying. Ducks over here, we gonna leave that alone. What the ducks do over here. We party. We party a little hard over here with our ducks. But that's entirely up to you with your ducks and however you want to do it. All right. So, but that's where we are. Is it dark again? Of course it is. Hold on. So we have our fabric for our bathing suit, and we hope to make it soon. Patrice, what I was going to tell you is I did buy this spandex, but notice it's not really, I mean, it's spandex, but I think this is the mesh that you were talking about, because I would not be wearing this with nothing under it. That's you can see my finger, that's sheer. That's a no, fam. That's not how we roll. So I do have the mesh accidentally. I don't know how I ordered it because I didn't order mesh, but that's what came. So these are my colors, the blue and the red, and that's what I'm gonna try and make my one piece and my two piece out of when I go to make them. All right, so there's that. And then I also want to show you guys now over on and I'm gonna get another apron, but over on Delonda's channel, the other thing that someone asked, because it was a Q&A session, and someone was asking about our business name and how we came up with our business name. And I was mentioning that pirates have booty, and they do, and so we now have us a booty chest. I did not know that these existed, so when I saw it, I about squealed in the store. And so what I'm going to be doing now is, during our love stream, at the end of the love stream, there's something in the booty. There's booty in this chest, and somebody will get it. It could be rhinestones. It could be a blank. It could be a gift card. It could be anything that would fit in this booty chest. And so at the end of the love stream, we will do a drawing, and whoever wins will get what's in the chest. All right. So we got us a booty chest. I'm excited about that. All right. So here is, I'm excited to see what's in there too, Brandy. I am. So here's the apron. Now this is off of Amazon. I want to say this came in a 2-pack, 12-pack. Let me look. Where's my phone? I forget how many came in this thing. It was quite a few of them. Let me see. And I'll link all of this so that you can go directly to it. This was a 12-pack. It was 12-pack. And the cost was 25. So what's 25 divided by 12? I don't know, but that, I know that's more than $1 a piece. Otherwise, so there's $2 a piece, a little over $2 a piece. Go me, go me. Hey, okay, sorry, I had to celebrate that because y'all know how I am with math. So I bought this, but I also grabbed this. And this is a 2-pack. So for anyone who may not want a 12-pack, a 2-pack, this was $7. So 7 divided by 2, you're paying a little more, but you're not having to have a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the downsides to sometimes ordering things off of Amazon. You wind up having to buy more. So you need to fill one of those with each month as a giveaway at BlingFest. Ooh, that's a good thought, Sheila. That's a good thought. That's a good thought. That's a good thought. We'll definitely have booty at BlingFest, but I wasn't thinking ducks. I wasn't thinking ducks. Alrighty, so if you, oh Lord, you can barely see this apron. Is it that dark to y'all? Let me see. Let me turn up my backlight because I turned it back down. Let's see. Let's go here. There we go. There we go. All right. Now y'all can see. Okay. So here's the pockets, right? There's 2 pockets, and then this is blank up top. So that, I know, right, Sheila? So this is a good blank canvas for a nice rhinestone design. Now, like I said with mine, I just did School of Sparkle because it was cute, and I thought it would be cute and it would be fun. But look at all of this real estate that you have to bling, right? And now, if you're like, because when I first thought about it, and I was trying to decide on an apron, at first I was like, okay, well, I don't cook. I can cook. I just don't cook. Because my health has now entered what they call the syads. I now have syads. I now have syads. And syads, if you don't know what that is, let me know and I'll explain it. So anyways, I have syads now. And so because I have that, I don't cook. I barely cook. But an apron is for more than just cooking. We can use our aprons in our studios. And that's what I like, because you can add things to your apron more than just decoration. You can add pockets. You can add like pen holders. You can add all kinds of little things to it to help you with your crafting and holding your stuff. And of course, you know, you got your pockets for your cell phone and all that other good stuff, right? So I also created the, which I haven't even peeled that off yet. I created the bling to go up here across the top. Hey, Marlies. And then I have a little heart that I'm going to put right here. You can also bling out your strap. Now, the only thing that would make me hesitate a little bit with blinging out the strap is if it folds or something, and it may become uncomfortable if the rhinestone part winds up against the neck. But it shouldn't, but it might. You never know. Now, the pocket thing, I can take mine off and show it to you. It is made to fit this specific pocket, okay? And you know what? While we're standing here, I'm going to check this apron and see if it's the same. And if so, I can link both aprons. And, oh, I wiggled. Miss Chris Smith going to get me. I can link both aprons, and then you can use this design with both. I'm thinking it'll work with both, okay? Hey, Rondrea. Welcome. So, who in here has thought about blinging out their apron? That's what I want to know. Actually, let's back up. Let's go to the bare basics. Who has an apron, or who doesn't have an apron and is now considering getting one? Who does not have an apron and is now considering getting an apron for their craft room? That's what I'm going to ask, actually, instead. And right now, I'm just knocking some of the wrinkles out from it being folded. That's all I'm doing. And that's just personal. It has nothing to do with anything. You do not have one. Okay. You have the Amazon aprons, Miss Andrea. Okay. Yeah, the Amazon aprons are simple, easy to wash. You just throw them in the wash and you're done. Purple apron. I want to bling with my business name. That sounds nice. That's what I thought about, just sewing. I do not have a full apron now. I want one. Okay. I have some aprons. I will bling one. I still have an apron from 1988. I'm not mad. And considering blinging for sure, I have several with HTV. Yeah, HTV is I have one from Delonda's box that I've been using in my craft room. Nice. I have a blank one. Okay. I've got one for the kitchen, but now I want one for the craft room. Nice. I'm retiring the end of December after 30 years in educational finance. Since there is finally someone to replace me, I'm planning my next journey to do what I have always wanted to do, embroider and bling. Diane Quilton by day. Welcome to our rat race. Faith Smiley says, I don't have one. I don't have one. I don't have one, but will get one. I do not have one, but would like to make me one. Nice. I have an apron for cooking. I need another for crafting. Okay, okay, okay. I have embroidered on aprons, but not bling them. Good idea for the ladies who's serving at the family picnic. Now, that's a good idea. So what I did do years ago when I said I have blinged aprons, one of the aprons that I did bling, well, ain't no one. I bling, oh Lord, I have to ask my mama. Let's see. One, two, my mama, my Aunt Joyce, my Aunt Lorene, my Aunt, so I've blinged 4 aprons for the aunties. But that's been years ago. Tees by T, I do not have one. Okay. Been thinking about making an apron for sewing. Sewing, yes, sewing is messy. Blinging out my apron for my craft room. Nice. I have an apron, but it's a waterproof material for when I'm doing glass etching or water slides or other wet crafts. That's smart. I want one, Linda T says. Are you, so if you have an apron or you don't have an apron, are you thinking about ordering one or making one? Because I found a very simple apron pattern and I want to try it. I want to get a canvas one for regular crafting. I bought a canvas one as well. I didn't care for it, but I did buy one. I have a lot of blank ones that I use for orders. I don't cook if I can avoid it. I understand. I understand. I have many for the sewing room, as JB says. We made a quilted apron and quilt class, double-sided. Nice. Quilting, does that mean... So it's thick? That means it's thick. I would like to have one. Let's make an apron. I would love to. I would love to show y'all the apron I want to make. I'm going to use the design I'm making now to bling an apron for my mom. Oh, that's going to be sweet. Hey, Mr. Rizzo. Happy Sunday to you as well. I made my appearance yesterday in full 11 months, 100% now. Oh, Diane Quilting by Day, girlfriend. That's bell worthy right there. Shoot. I know that good feeling. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. I know that's right. Congratulations. Let's bling this out. Aprons are handy in the garden as well. Well, you know I kill plants, so that's a no for me, unfortunately. All right, so what I did not try, we're going to try first. Because I've already done this. I'm going to do it again with y'all, but I'm going to try this. So I was blinging, and hey, Renee Meyer, I customized 12 for the volunteers at my church dining hall. They help with funerals, dinners, and such. Oh, that's cool. I have one with embroidery on it, but not worn it. Okay. I kill plants too. Miss Teresa, it can't be both of us now. I should make me one for gardening, Faith says. And bling it out. Why not? Why not? Why not? I did not put a box around this. And now I can't find my heart. Where's my heart at? Yeah, find my heart. I'm going. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's right there. All right. Let us get to this. Normally, I put a weeding box around the stuff that I do. Oh, so anyway, what I was getting ready to tell y'all is I have been fighting with my cutting machine. Did I save it? Yes, I did. Okay. And we're going to show you guys why I was fighting with my cutting machine. Okay. Because I normally don't cut with a Graphtec. I already got my order. I love it. My order of Bling. Oh, yay. I'm glad you got it. 1215 MDPC. I'm glad you got it. I need to make a small person size apron and a chef cap for my great grandson. Oh, that would be cool. Hey, Shamika. I want to be sewing in the bushes. I'm going to show y'all the, hey, Miss Joyce. I'm going to show y'all the apron that I want to make. I was going to make it for the live, and then I was like, you know what? Let me not. And then Miss Shawn said what I was going to say earlier. I would have been trying to make that apron for the live, and it just wouldn't have worked. Because anytime you trying to do something before you go live, it never works. Never works. Which is why I was 5 minutes late. All right. Hey, 755. I got my order yesterday also. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Mylene. You're welcome. I tell people all the time that I know how I am when I order from Amazon. My first thing is how fast will it get here? If it's going to get here fast, I'll order it. If it's not, then where's the next one? Because I'm not going to wait. All right, so part of me wants to do, let's do this. So even though I want my heart to be purple, should I do my heart purple? I'm gonna do this, actually. Let's do this. Let me take some of this away. Take some of that away. And let's add some of this. Reddit? Hey, Dempsey Boo, what's on Reddit? I did an apron with 2 fat quarters. That was fun. Neat. Well, that sounds cool. This one was just, what did she say? I forget how many. Y'all know, a lot of y'all anyways know Mimi G. That's the pattern. She was showing how to make your own apron pattern. And it looks so simple. And I was like, I should be able to do this. Lickety split. But I ended up coming across a different apron pattern. And I fell in love with it. And wish that I could have made it tonight. Part of the problem was I was trying to do too many things before going live. And that just messed up my timeline. So I couldn't do it. And what I did was I just mixed some indigo with icy platinum because that's what's on the pocket below. Made my own little mix real quick. And then I'm going to put this at the top. Now, I haven't tested this yet, so that's why I'm blinging this first. I want to test it and make sure that the size is where I need it to be. Because I did measure this area right here at the top of the bib of the apron. Oh, that's the back side. No, that was the front side. I measured this area right here, but there's also a slant, and I just kind of eyeballed the slant, and I need to, and it looked like I got it wrong. Oh, I see what it is. I think this is upside down. That's what it is. Anyway, we're going to figure it out, y'all. We're going to figure it out. So that's what I'm doing right now, is trying to get this so that we can put it at the top and see if it's going to work. Did I cut my heat press on? Probably not. Okay. Huh? Ooh, that's pretty. That icy platinum is something else. You hear me? All right. So here is the, is that purple? Yes. Here is the top of the strip, and hopefully I made it big enough and not too big. And then I'll show you where I'm talking about putting the heart. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, whoops. Try not to let your tape pop too terribly much because it'll fling your stones to kingdom come. All right, so here is the apron, the pocket. You see is right here. So this is the front. And this area up here is where I'm trying to put these stones. And it was upside down because there's a seam that angles in this way and a seam that angles in this way. And so I put the angle in, and look at that mess right there. Hot tomato tater wedges. This girl is bad. Do you hear me right now? Holler. She be eyeballing the heck out of some stuff. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. I am so excited. Oh my God, that's gonna be so cute. Okay. So here is where that's going to live, and that's going to be totally adorbs, right? And so the heart I want to put right here on this because there's a, let me move this back so you can see it. There's a connector, as you see, for the apron right here, but this little piece of where it's connected is begging for something. So I could do a strip of this bling right there, but I wanted to just put a heart. So that's what I'm going to do whenever I'm going to bling the heart while waiting on the heat press to heat up, since I had let it cut off. And I am going to do a, let's do a platinum heart. I was going to do indigo, but I'm not going to do indigo because the indigo is a little darker than what I thought it was going to be on this black, and I want the heart to stand out. Okay, so I am doing, and all of this, the heart, the neck part up here, the pocket inside dots and the outside dots, all of that is going to be for the free skis, for those who want to do this project. Okay, if you like the rhinestone design that I made, then you can put it on a apron, on an apron. No worries, Brandy. My computer and phone was acting up the other night on somebody. I forget who it was, and I was not happy. And I was like, you know what? I don't even feel like fighting. And so I had to log off too. So I understand. All right. There we go. All right. So our heat press is ready. Are you ready? Ready, ready, ready. The heat press ready, 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 ready. All right. So I am going to switch you guys over to me because you can actually see I had to move my heat press because, as I've been saying for the past 4 months, 5 months, however long it's been, I have been rearranging in here in the craft room. I have been cleaning up, cleaning out, getting rid of the whole nine. And it came to a head today where me and the mister was out at the recycle center getting rid of stuff and everything. It was a lot out in the sun. But we did it. We got it done. All right, so let's make sure this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Holler. Oh my gosh, y'all, that's gonna be so cute. Ooh, that's gonna be cute. I am so glad I made the mix because the mix is really, really cute. It's really cute. So I am very excited about the mix. Okay. So let's slide to the left, slide to the right. All right, and then I'm going to get my heart. I don't know how, I may have to do the heart by hand. I don't want to, but I may have to. I may have to do the heart by hand. And that's definitely not the route I wanted to take. Let me see. No, I may not have to. It may go right there. Let's see. Make sure this was far enough under the, yep, it was. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not, hold on. Oh yeah, so there's a bit of a bump right here where the seam of this strap is sewn into the apron, and it's a little bit of weight. So if you go to press this, I'm going to press this twice to make sure that that's covered. I was going to press it twice anyway because I want to put the heart up here on the neck strap, right? So it's going to get pressed twice anyway. I'm going to go grab that heart so I can put it right there. And I'm going to press this again to make sure that there's some good contact between where the fabric is doubled up and the rest of the apron. But that neckline looks real good. That's really cute. I'm kind of jealous. Whoever gets this apron is going to get a really nice looking apron. So let's make sure the heart is, oh no, the heart is a little bit too big. I may have to redo this, y'all. I'm gonna try and squeeze it on there anyway. It's a little too big. So I'm gonna have to make it smaller. Bring this, well, that buckle. I don't want the buckle Hopefully it'll catch it. Let's see if it'll catch it. But I'm going to press it again anyway. There we go. Let's see if that's going to be under. It looks like it's going to catch it. It looks like it's going to catch it. So hopefully it'll press. If not, then I'll have to use the handheld Cricut Easy Press. But I'm going to bring it over and show it to you. As soon as it's done. Did it catch it? Yes, it did, girl. Yes, it did. Look at that. OMG. Okay. That is super cute. Let me show y'all this. Are you ready to see this? Because it is adorable. I am like legit jealous. I got to do mine because mine don't have anything up there. Oh, that's cute. It's really going to look good with the pocket. Y'all look. How cute is that? Why is my camera? There we go. I don't know why my camera was showing crazy colors. Look. Isn't that cute? They turned out with the different colors and it looked like a little bit of out of balance colors, but it's all right. That's super cute. I really like that. And then the heart is right here on this part of the strap. So if you wanted to, you could bling your strap. Now, I mean, you know, if you don't bling your strap, you can bling your strap. But I'm not making a template for the strap. I'm gonna make this smaller, so that works because I do need to make that smaller so that when I post the template, it'll be the right size like it's supposed to be. So let's switch back over to the cutting table and then we'll bling the other part. And I've said here, didn't I tell y'all? Oh my God. Didn't I tell y'all, let me know some colors for for the pocket of this apron. I done already picked the colors because I done put the colors up here. So how much sense did that make? None. All right. But I guess technically we could still do, I could do the opposite. Only thing is I'm going to have to go get some more platinum because I don't have any more platinum. See? That's all I got left. So we can do the opposite instead of how I did mine where it's, ooh, look. Hold on, let me untie it real quick. Y'all. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. So instead of it being outlined in the indigo, we can outline it in the icy platinum and then put the inside as the indigo. We could do that. But I need more platinum. I got Labrador, but Labrador is not as shiny as platinum. It is shiny, but it's not as shiny. So I need my own container of Labrador out here. But anyways, so here is that design. And then this is the inside. Thank you, Karen B. Hey, Karen B. How are you, honey bunny? Hey, Cindy. Hang on, y'all. Let me go get the reverse. Okay, let me go get the icy platinum because like I said, I'm out. I use it a lot. So if I don't kill myself first, trip and fall. Child, don't kill me. Taking all the inventory off the ship. All right. I use platinum a lot. A lot. It's one of my favorites to use. So what color was the one you have? The one I have on, this one is icy platinum and icy platinum and indigo. So this is the same as what's right here. So that's indigo The purple is indigo and the silver is icy platinum. So that's what's at the top. But we're about to do the pocket with this exact same design. And I'm going to do it the opposite. So the platinum is going to go down here and the indigo is going to go up there. Marilyn said one of my favorite. Marilyn loves that Labrador. The Labrador has been good to Marilyn. And when I found platinum, I said, ooh, I know who needs this. I knew exactly who needed it because it's just icy. The icy collections are fabulous. The bling is just, there's no comparison to the icy. There's no comparison to icy. It's just that pretty. Now before I go too much further, I had a request in Delonda's Live Wednesday. Someone asked me to talk about the BlingFest. And y'all, the BlingFest is rapidly approaching. We are mid-July, which is a whole fool when you stop and think about how fast we've gotten 7 months into the year. So 7 months, you know, we only have until November. Because this year, instead of it being the end of October, it's the the 1st of November. So November the 6th and the 7th is the Bling Fest, our annual Bling Fest. This year, our theme is purple. Okay, so if you have purple, go ahead and rock that purple. It's going to be super elegant for our Friday night dinner. Now, Saturday for the Bling Fest itself, doesn't matter. You can wear any color you want. You don't have to wear purple. All right. So what is the Bling Fest? The Bling Fest is a all-day party that we have where we get together and we bling. That's pretty much it. Some people get to have a hands-on class during Bling Fest because a lot of the folks who come to the Bling Fest are professional blingers and they take the time to show the newcomers how to bling. So if you're a little intimidated and you're not sure, you're like, I would go, but I don't know how to bling. Guess what? We'll fix all of that while we're there, okay? You don't have to worry about it. I give blanks for you to bling. Everybody gets shirts and stuff like that to bling. And you're served lunch for Bling Fest, so you don't have to worry about being hungry. And then last year, the folks that influenced me requested a after party. And we did have an after party and it was a lot of fun. We had a very professional DJ spinning the tunes at our after party and we had a good time. I had a good time. There might have been some rumors of dropping it like it was hot, but we're not gonna entertain that foolishness because, the way our knees are set up, that's probably not what happened. But the after party is fun. And then, so it's here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've already gotten the venue. I've already posted information about the hotel. So it is going to be near the airport. So if you're flying in, you barely have anywhere to go because it's right near the airport. And everything is going to be on site at the hotel. We have, when you get your ticket, you'll have the link will be provided for you to book your hotel stay if you're going to stay at the hotel. You don't have to stay there, but you can. Free parking comes with our hotel stay if you need it. I'm sorry, free parking comes with your BlingFest ticket if you need it. And then let's see what else. We've been trying to get all kind of things set up for you guys. Matter of fact, I need to set up another meeting with them, but they're super excited to host you guys. This year is going to be kind of like buffet style per request, and we're gonna give it a try. But these folks are laying it all out on the line for us, so I'm super excited about that. It's gonna be really really nice. And I'm trying to think, what else do I need to tell you? Saturday. So if you come to BlingFest, you don't have to bring anything. We will have everybody gets blanks, and with the blanks you do get some rhinestones. If you're looking for a wide variety, we'll have some there for purchase. You also are free to bring your own. I don't stop anybody from bringing rhinestones. Just keep in mind that we do ask that unless you design the template, that you don't bring templates, unless it is your design, out of respect for wherever you might have gotten the template from. Um, that's that. That's just that. And what else? Let's see. Like I said, oh, and so the night before is our dinner. We have a um, that's what the buffet dinner is going to be. And most folks come dressed to impress for the dinner. We have pictures taken. We had live entertainment last year. This year, I'm mum on what the entertainment will be. I'm mum right now. I'm not saying anything to anyone about the entertainment this year. So, um, mainly because I need to make sure of what I can accomplish. Um, the worst case scenario, you will have a lot of friends there whom you've seen here in the YouTube streets, and they will be there with you, and a lot of familiarity. Part of an amazing group of amazing crafters and creative business. Thank you so very much, Miss Quilton by Day, and for being a member for 53 months. Holla! Yes, honey. Yes. The supervisor, I will see if he can be there. Lord knows if I have cars there, he will probably be there because he loves cars now. He's into cars. And other than ringing the bell, he done all about kick being a supervisor to the curb because of his cars. He loves cars. And he has quite the car collection now. What else was I going to tell you? The photo booth. Yes, we do have a 360 booth and we have a photo booth. Y'all, when I tell you, I still come across those pictures that y'all took in the photo booth and the 360 booth, and I crack up every time because it allows me to relive last year's BlingFest. It was just amazing. It was amazing. I am very, very glad we have the 360 booth and the photo booth. Let's see what else. I know I'm forgetting some stuff. Those of you who have been to the BlingFest, oh good, it didn't turn off. Those of you who have been to the BlingFest, let me know if you enjoyed the BlingFest. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Because we try very, very hard to get you guys fun and friendship and just a really nice time It's almost like a family reunion every year. That's the thing that gets to me and gets me all kind of nostalgic. You know, it's just it's a family. Who in the world? Did my microphone go off or something? Hang on. My husband is calling me. Are there any double beds or only one? It should be double beds. I'll have to ask. Yes, sir. Yes, I can. Okay, I'll go over there. Oh, at this one? Okay, hold on. So they weren't very. Who wasn't helpful? Miss Andrea. Who wasn't? Let me know. Who wasn't helpful? Are you talking about this year, where we are now? Let me know, cause that's one thing we don't. Uh, I vet my locations, and I let my locations know what their hotel staff, and yes, what staff. Was it front desk? Was it whenever you guys call them, if you get names, let me know. Because that's one of the things that I make sure of is I have an understanding and they have an understanding. Because I don't have to use their location. I just don't. And when I go and I set all of this stuff up and sit down and talk to them, they have to interact with me a certain way. They have to interact with my husband a certain way. And they have to um this is a business. This isn't just, and actually, let me rephrase that. I don't care what I'm there for. I don't care if I'm there just me going to go stay in a room by myself. You're not going to treat me nor anybody that I'm recommending to your establishment any kind of way. And off gate, I was assured that I should not have issues. So email me, Andrea, what the situation was and what happened, and I'll make sure to take care of that first thing tomorrow. You can rest assured of that. Because they get paid quite a bit for me to be there. Never did get our table. Yeah, now I will say this. I do know things happen. And even though, like last year, that thing with the table, and we couldn't get our table, it was just an extra table that we were trying to get moved into the room. I can't remember what it was for, a display or something. Things happen. But even if you're not doing something the way it's supposed to, because I did have a conversation every time before BlingFest and after. I consult with them, the staff and whoever is in charge, and I talk to everybody. And if the interaction is pleasant and nice enough, we'll be back. We'll be back. It's just as simple as that. But if you're not cooperative, your staff is mean. Now, everybody has a bad day, but if this is a recurring thing, a problem, I'm not going back. And so we have every right as does that have blue on it? Nope, it doesn't. That's what's wrong. We have every right to patronize a place or not patronize a place, period. And that's that. So, and I don't beg anybody to do anything for me, not with that anyways. There's too many places that we can go and not have to feel unwelcome. So, but yeah, I definitely check, I definitely vet, I definitely lay out rules and regulations and what we are going to do and what we ain't going to do. So there's a lot of research and time and prep work that goes into finding us locations to go to for BlingFest. I don't just say, okay, this is where we gonna go because it's the cheapest. No, I don't do that either, because even if it's more expensive, but you are giving my folks the value of their ticket in something in their experience, no, you're not. I mean, it has to be done a certain way. It has to be done a certain way. So let me know. Just email me and I'll find out what's what. Because I know the head folks and been dealing with the head folks. That is correct when you spend the money. Yep, they sent me the group sales and she said you should contact the vendor. You shouldn't have to talk to anybody in group sales. That's the thing. That's not for you to do. That's for me to do. So all you should have been able to do is get your ticket. Get your room online, and that's what that link in the documentation is for. But that looks pretty without the dots. But we're gonna add the dots. They are getting up and it says hotel should go out of their way to get. That is correct. What did Miss Evelyn say? Hold on. Miss Evelyn said something about sending something. Hold on. Hey, Mama Vi. Mama Vi was hanging out last year too. Did you send a letter on hotel? May have missed it. Send a letter on the hotel. So if you bought a ticket, then yes, you have a PDF. So when you buy a BlingFest ticket, you will immediately, it will immediately trigger a second email to you that says your downloads are ready. And it's a PDF. And the PDF has all of the instructions. It has the link to get your hotel room. It has information on the hotel. It has information on the shuttle, because you have a 24-hour shuttle that will come and get you from the airport. It tells you how all of that happens and everything that you should need to know to get there. If there's any questions that are not answered on there, then reach out to me and I'll find out what that is. But you should be able to click the link in the email that I send you and book your room. Okay, you should be able to click that link and book your room without any issues, because that's the way they had it set up for me. If you don't have it, Miss Evelyn, if you can't find that email, just let me know and I'll shoot it over. It is saying Mother's Day. I'm going to need 2 tickets. I don't understand how to purchase. Okay, I'll show you how to purchase. It's not difficult. Let me lay this down and then I'm going to come back and we'll talk about it. Hang on. Man, that's pretty. That turned out so pretty. What time is it? 10:18. Okay, we might be able to do one more apron depending upon how long this takes. Oh man, oh my god. Ugh. Okay. So Mother's Day, we did have a sale up until Mother's Day. But the price went up after Mother's Day. And we'll go there. Let's see. Delonda said she was going in the bushes. So they're getting up in the yeah, Miss. Now we did talk about the situation with the breakfast. That was a little different because they had another event there, but there again, I'm not at that location this year. There's different reasons why I'm not at that location this year. Let's see, where are we? So, but I will say this: no matter where you go, and no matter what space you go to, you can't expect perfection, because there's always going to be something, because you have a lot of variables from a lot of different places. Right now, part of the issue of what's going on with a lot of companies is they're having trouble finding people to work. I'm not talking about hotel only, I'm talking about everywhere. People just not working like they usually do. And so you could have some issues that pop up. What I've always asked, always, no matter what, matter of fact, listen, Linda, listen. The BlingFest is my baby. And as I've mentioned before, I worked very, very hard to get the BlingFest put on. Wear a lot of hats to get this thing to be off the ground like it is. And it's difficult as it is to do it with just me. But by me doing it myself, between myself and my husband for the most part, but myself, then that holds me accountable. Talk to me. If something's not going right, let me know, because I'm the one that signed the contract with these people and got these people to where they're supposed to act or take care of you guys a certain way. If you don't let me know, then I hate to put it this way, but they probably wouldn't look at you as the person who is responsible. So they may not respond to you the same way that they would respond to me, and how I can probably get something rectified faster than you could. So that's why I always say, and I say it in the letter every year, is in my letter that goes out about the Bling Fest, my email and my correspondence. Let me know so that I can fix whatever may or may not happen. Okay. Even if you got a compliment, if you got a compliment and you want to pass it on to the hotel, let me know. Now, if they sending you an after, now in this instance, they'll send the survey to you. They're not going to send it to me. In the past, they would send it to me because I was handling getting all of the rooms arranged. I'm not doing that this year because it was just last year taught me a lesson. So this year, when it comes to the rooms and stuff, you can handle it. You're going to have to handle it because it didn't go over well last year. But years prior, I didn't have any issues. I don't know. But this year, you guys are handling the room. But when it comes to the Bling Fest and getting things set up and all of that jazz, before you get there, let me know so that I can rectify whatever with the people who are in charge with what I'm doing. But at any rate, let's share screen. Here's the entire screen. Here is the page that you would go to for BlingFest tickets, right? And so here is the Purple Glam Fam weekend. So it's the weekend. So this includes Friday night, dinner, and Saturday. So when you go to get your ticket, I do need to take Mother's Day off because these are not the Mother's Day prices anymore. But anyway, you can choose a dinner. So the dinner, we have a separate ticket for the dinner because if you have a +1, your +1 may want to come to the dinner. And if they do, this is where you would buy the ticket. But if you're coming, you're by yourself, or even if you do have a +1, but you're coming to both the Bling Fest and the dinner, then you would get the full experience. That's both Friday night and Saturday. If you're driving here Saturday, you don't want to come to the dinner Friday night, then you can just get the Saturday experience. Okay? Does that make sense? You can get the Saturday experience. Okay? But Friday is separate. Saturday is separate if you choose to go to one or the other. Friday is separate, like I said, mainly for those who are traveling with someone and they want them to come to the dinner too. Saturday is separate because not everybody is coming and they don't want to stay overnight at the hotel, or they don't want to stay overnight because they're within driving distance and they just want to come to BlingFest on Saturday. That's this ticket. But if you're doing Friday night and Saturday night, then you would do the full thing. If you have someone coming with you and they want to come to BlingFest, then you would get, and they want to come to dinner, then you would get the full experience for the both of you. So even if you have someone coming, if they don't have a ticket, they cannot come to Bling Fest. Why am I saying that? Why am I being so hard about that? Why am I not just letting, well, this person was here, so, and they've been watching all this time and they wanted to come. I appreciate them wanting to come. It's amazing that they wanted to come and enjoy this with us. But I got a room full of folks in here who paid to be here. So get a ticket and come right on in and get your hugs and your smiles and your laughter and your pictures and your fun right alongside everybody else that paid to. Okay? That's all I ask. You can't find your email? Okay, I'll send it again. I will send it again. It's not hard. I can just go ahead and shoot it again. But yeah, that's the thing. I know things happen. This is why we pitched in the help. We saw a need. We met the need. And this is the thing, though. And that's good. That's commendable because I tend to do the same thing. Sometimes that's received positively by businesses and sometimes it's not, mainly because of insurance purposes. Because if a person is helping out and they get hurt, then, you know, they can't cover you with workers' compensation because you're not an employee. But some places don't care if you pitch in and help, you know, and that's not, you know, I don't know how to answer that particular scenario because I think it's commendable that a person would help. Make sure that we're helping with a positive end game and not an end game of, you know, okay, well, I did this, so I should get that or something like that, because everybody has something in life that happens and it's out of their control and they wish someone would show them mercy. And the very time where you would want someone to show you mercy and you didn't, I fully believe that you get what you get what you get out of life, what you put in it. I believe that firmly. You get out of life what you put into life. And so if you know, are kind of harsh in what you do in life, then life is going to be harsh right back to you, you know. So, but just be careful in helping. I appreciate you helping. I think it's commendable, but definitely ask. Ask is, hey, can we help? I mean, because this is jacked up. And I see what's going on. I see there's not a lot of help here. And, you know, in most instances, they'll be forthcoming and say, yeah, we had this person. Like I was just at a restaurant, one of my favorites yesterday. Y'all, okay, we gonna time out right now. Okay, so we did the apron. The apron is gorgeous. And I'm gonna show it again. We're gonna do the you know what, let me go to the other camera. I'm gonna sit down at the other camera because I'm not sit down. I'm gonna go to the other camera because if I don't, I may wind up getting emotional. So I'm going to go to you found your email by looking at hello at the baby's booty. Okay. Thank you, Miss Evelyn. I'm going to come to this other camera because I might get emotional. I don't know. I hope not. But yesterday, I started not to go live today, y'all. I started not to go live, because there's no secret. Everybody that has been here and has been following my journey knows that I have PTSD. I have major depressive disorder. I have quite a few things. Anxiety being another. I have a lot that I deal with, and I do have medication that I take and herbal medications, herbal supplements too. But I come to find out, I did not realize until yesterday morning when I went to take my medicine that I normally take and I've been taking for years was missing. It wasn't in my medicine container and I ran out. I didn't realize I had run out. And I couldn't find the bottle. Still can't find that bottle. And so I was very emotional For whatever, I don't know why I was in tears, and I was just like, I don't understand why I feel like this. And then it hit me, I don't have my medicine. I hadn't been taking my medicine. And so I told my husband, and I was like, look, I gotta go and see if I can get an emergency fill from the pharmacist because I need my medicine. And so we did. But actually, before that, I woke up before he did, and I was like, my favorite restaurant for breakfast that we go to regularly closes at 1 p.m. every day. And when I got up and went to leave, it was like 12:20, 12:15. And sometimes they close early. Sometimes they'll close early for whatever reason. And unfortunately, yesterday they picked that day to close early because they're short staffed. And not only were they short staffed, but for whatever reason, well, I know why, but it was hot. It was hot in the kitchen. It was hot in the restaurant. The air wasn't working efficiently. It was a hot day yesterday. And so I pulled up, I parked, I got out, went to go in, and one of the servers met me at the door. She come outside actually, and she was like, "We're closed." And y'all, it was taking everything in me, and I was like, "Please tell me that I can get a cup of coffee." I love their coffee. Like their coffee is the highlight of my mornings. In a lot of instances, I love their coffee, and so I said, "Please tell me I can at least get a cup of coffee." And she was like, "Oh, I can do that for you. Come on in." Mind you, when I went in, there was another server who, good night, Sharon Davenport. There's another server in there who hadn't been there too terribly long. And she kind of young, and she was standing at the back looking at me with a scowl and her hands on her hip because that woman let me in the building just for a cup of coffee. And she told the other server, she was like, "Oh, she just wants a cup of coffee." I was at that site. I ain't worried about you. That's not why I'm here. And so I sat down and she said, "So you just want one?" I said, "Please, can I have 2 cups of coffee?" And so she made me 2 cups of coffee. And actually, she made me 1 cup because she had left. There were some people who had gotten to the register and she needed to cash them out. And so she told the other server lady, she was like, "Can you, fix her another cup of coffee?" And so that person, because we go there so much, they know us by name. They know me when I call. And so the other one was like, "Here's your coffee, your other cup." And she said decaf or regular. I said, "It don't even matter at this point. I just need the coffee." And so she made the coffee. She gave it to me. And I went to get the cash and she was like, "Don't worry about it." And I'm like, "Don't worry about it." She said, "No, don't worry about it." Y'all, I got into tears again. Not because I couldn't afford it, but because she saw that I needed it and she wasn't worried about charging me for it. And she was like, we just gonna throw it out anyway because it's the end of the day. And she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Not really." I could feel it. I could feel it coming. But I was like, "Not really." But um, I needed my coffee today. She was like, "Oh, well, you have, we here for you," and blah blah blah, right? But saying all that to say, they didn't have to let me in. They didn't have to give me my coffee, but they did. And even if she had said no, I couldn't have been mad because they were short staffed and they were struggling as it was in there. And so for me to come and I don't want to say feel entitled because that's the wrong word because I'm a patron and I go there a lot, but that's neither here nor there technically. It's just the fact of they had a short staff. What am I gonna do? That's kind of like how that one time, remember, I don't know if y'all pay attention too much to social media, but the Burger King shut down because there was nobody to work. There was nobody to work. And they had a sign out there on the thing that said wouldn't nobody come to work, so we gotta close. And that went around social media for a while. because that's just where we are in this economy right now. And so I know things happen. Last year's situation with, because last year's dinner wasn't their best performance for me, and that kind of, and the only reason why I didn't give another chance on that is because of n- something entirely different. But they did bring in extra staff, and they still weren't equipped to handle it. And I told them, you could have let me know that. But things can happen. Things will happen. I'm just trying my best to nap. What does Patrice say? The little girl said, I'm just trying my best, honey. I can only control certain things. I need your help to control the entire narrative, you know? So give grace where you can. And if you can't give grace, then let me know so that I can try and give grace for you and try and fix whatever the situation is. That's my request. So here's I'm gonna show it in the other camera because this camera ain't picking up the bling the way I want it to. And then in addition to that, this camera is dim or something. I don't know what's going on with this camera. This camera is straight tripping. So we're gonna do this camera and whoops. Oh, it's in my hand. Lord help me, y'all. But yeah, it's been a rough couple of days. It's been a really rough couple of days for me personally. Mainly because I didn't realize I was out of that medication. And so I was just like, whatever, man. I wasn't gonna go live, but I decided to go live anyway. All right, so here is this. And you can see the bling at the top and the bling at the bottom. And it's super cute. Can you see that? You know what? I know what I'm doing wrong. Look at that. Now you can see that purple. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. Look at that purple. The problem, in a way, is that the icy platinum is like outshining that indigo a little bit. And because the indigo is a little dark. Oh, Kristen, I love that mat. That's Martelli. That's the biggest size they have. I love that mat. It's 60 by 36, I think. It's 60 by 36. And then here is let me show you the top. And that's the top with the heart on the little tab. So whoever gets this, you can put your own rhinestone right there. But we're going to do a giveaway with this one, okay? We're going to do a giveaway with this one. So hopefully you like purple. What time is it? 10:39? I wonder if we got time to do one more. If I did one more, it would just be the pocket. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be the top as well. I don't know. Now, when you bling this, you see this? You hear that? The glue does go through. So just reach in and kind of pop the glue when you do yours. Sometimes some t-shirts are like Bella Canvas t-shirts. Some of them thin ones, you got to do this. With some of them Bella Canvas t-shirts, you got to pop that glue that goes through a little bit. So that's real cute. Look at that. Woo, chat. Look at that. Somebody come and look at this. Come and look at this. Now you could also bling your straps too, but it's going to be behind you, so people ain't really going to be able to see it like that. But you also need to have room for your pins. So like I said, if you don't have these pins, these two, I'm going to link Yolanda's pins. so that you can go grab her pins, because they're really pretty. Like, they high-end pins, really nice pins, especially this gold one. And then we have diamonds. We have the purple diamond and the white diamond. We got the big duck. The big duck has two prongs behind him because he's so big and heavy. And then we got the little duck, little McQuackins, Sir McQuackins. And then we've got Colt McQuackins over here and his friend. So we got two. Now, like I said, if you get the Colt's swagger, then you get pins. So you'll get a cowboy hat, you'll get shades, you'll get a bandana, and you get the pins with the Colt swagger. So these pins come with that. Oh, and the color wheel. The color wheel is right here. Let me cut this off. You know what? I'm not going to bling another one, because we got to give away what's in the booty, the chest. We got to give that booty away in the chest. But here's the color wheel. And the color wheel is the physical way of finding colors that go well together. And this is good to keep either on your apron, or you could keep it on your, like if you go to the fabric store and you want help picking out fabrics, then you could put the color wheel on whatever tote bag or whatever that you take to the fabric store. And then that way you can, you know what I'm saying, you can find your colors. And I'll show you how the color wheel works. Right now we are on Coco, but as I mentioned earlier, the collection, the colors, and the duck herself, Coco is the only duck that you can get right now in July, and her colors, the Rhinestone collection, is the only collection that you can get right now. But Sunny and her floaty, you can't get Sunny, but you can get Sunny's floaty. You can get Sunny's shades. Matter of fact, let's show you. Let's show you what you can get over on the website, because I want to make sure folks aren't confused. So here is, I'm going to bling out the chest, trust and believe. When I found it, I was like, oh my God, yeah. So here's our website. If you click on Shop by Vibe, okay, you'll see here is the current collection, and we still got some of her 1865s left. I don't think it's very many, but we do have some. But here's the Coco's Beach Hot Fix collection. If you buy Coco's Beach Hot Fix collection, you get these. You get those 8 colors, and you'll get Coco and her visor and her shades and her pearl necklace. That's if you get the collection, okay? That's if you get the collection. You get Coco, her visor, her shades, and her necklace. And you get Coco, right? She is the only collection available right now. So Coco is the only duck that's going out with orders, is Coco. So if you order anything, I don't care what it is from our store. It could just be a roll of flock. It could just be the pins, right? You will get a Coco. You won't get her visor, her shades, or her necklace, but you will get a Coco, because that is our duck for the month, okay? The way to get the collection is either you get the colors, her couture, her little outfit. The only way to get her little outfit is either to buy the collection, or you can do the style bar. The style bar is always going to be available. We will never take these down. So you can get her visor, her glasses, and her necklace by itself, okay? You can get just her couture, because your other ducks that you've gotten in the past may want a visor and some shades and a pearl necklace. So that's why we're not stopping any of this. Okay. So here these collection, not, and it shouldn't say collection, it should just say his drip. But in this, you'll get his hat, his shades, or his bandana. And of course, you can choose the cowboy hat. I have other colors of cowboy hat. I have other colors of glasses, sunglasses, and I have 3 colors of bandanas that you can choose from to go with your other ducks. But you cannot get Coat anymore. Coat is retired. Coat went off to another farm out near Montana somewhere is from what I understand is where he said he was going. And Sunny is at a beach out near where Patrice was, a little bit in Hawaii area somewhere, but she said it wasn't quite. She wouldn't tell me where it was because she knew I was going to be worried about her being out there by that volcano that was erupting. So she didn't tell me exactly where she was going, but she said she wanted to stay where she could be, where the beach was always sunny. Okay. Like her name. So I was like, okay, cool. I can't even be mad at that. So, Sunny McQuackins, you can get her hat, her glasses, and her necklace, and her floaty anytime. You just gotta pick what you want right here. Okay? That's completely different because you can get this outfit for your other ducks. So, when I'm saying you can get Colt's collection, I'm sorry, his drip rather. I said his swagger earlier, but his drip. When you get this, his drip, it comes with the pins. It comes with the pins. Okay. Let's show more. And it comes with the pins. Even though it doesn't say that. I need to make it say that. But it does. Okay. Now, next month's duck will be here soon. That duck is gonna be fun. So all of the ducks, we've got our lineup already ready for all of the ducks all the way through December. So they're already waiting in the wings to come and hang out with us. So just keep that in mind. And if they have a style that we're gonna put on the style bar, you can always get their style to go with your other ducks. Colt's Steed is always available. Coco's Beach will always be available, even after Coco has gone to go hang out with Sunny at whatever beach it is that they was talking about collaborating at. So yeah, that's how that works. So although we're talking about the collection, it doesn't mean that you can get the duck because the ducks are done. The ducks are done. That's why someone was asking for prints, and I can't. I don't have any more Prince ducks. So I get a certain amount for the orders that come in for the month. So I don't sell ducks because I don't want to sell the ducks and then I don't have ducks for the orders. That's not fair. So the ducks all go out in the orders. So yeah, the ducks have gone wild. They ain't gone wild just yet. You just wait. Just wait. There's more. So, oh, Brandy, I'm glad you got it. So yeah, that's what that is all about. But the metal, the wheel, this is another pin that we sell. Really quick to show you, just in case you're wondering. Oh, Miss Margot, thank you for the super chat. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes, thank you so very much. And for you, I have to get the team on that. I did see your message and I tried it, and you're right. I don't know why it's not working. So I'll have to get them on that. And it's just something else that I got to put on my plate. I styled two of my ducks yesterday and I felt like a very happy child with a new toy. They're too cute. They're very cute. I absolutely love it. This has been more fun for me than it probably should have been, but it was. I've thoroughly enjoyed the ducks. So this is our color wheel. And really quick, in case you're interested or wondering how this works, because we also have an app that helps you pick colors. But the color wheel has the color, there's a 3-part color theory, okay? So if you're having any issues picking colors for your rhinestones or paint in the room or fabric for a quilt, you know that your customer loves the color green, but you're like, I don't know what color would go good with the color green because I don't like the color green. I'm not saying that because I love green, but I don't like the color green. Okay, so this is what you do. You have 3 options, and in our app, you actually have 4 options, but with the color wheel, you have 3 options. Okay, so you have what's called triadic, you have what's called analogous, and then you have what's called complementary. Okay, so complementary is you turn the color wheel to put in the color green, right? And this is green, so the color right across from it is going to complement your color green. So if you're working on a quilt, your customer likes the color green, well, guess what? Pink goes with green. All right. But what if your customer is like, well, I don't like pink. Pink is not really my thing. That's fine. We have other ways to do this. So that's the complementary color theory. Let's go with the analogous color theory. The analogous color theory is you turn the wheel and put that green in this window right here. And when you have the green in that window, everything with that color green in that window will go with the color green. So you're looking at green, yellow, orange, and light orange. All of those colors will look good with that quilt. Okay, if they don't like orange, okay, fine. Turn it the other way until green is, come on, until green is on the other side. Boop. All right. And so now that green is on the other side, then these blues will go good with the quilt. And they're like, you know what? Okay, I think I might can rock with the blues. I might can rock with the blues in my quilt in my color green. What else you got? Bruh, I just gave you colors. But you know what? We'll help you. So if analogous isn't enough, we can also go with triadic. Tri meaning 3, like a tricycle, 3 wheels, right? So triadic are these 3 points on each side of this wheel. You see the 3 points? So one of those points need to point to the green, which is right here. And then the other 2 points are pointing to the colors that will go with that color green. So again, we've got this kind of burnt orange, and then this one we have purple. So those colors will go with your green color for your customer. So that's how this color wheel works, okay? If that's too much and you don't want something physical, you don't want something else, well, we have our website. We have our app, rather. And our app is called Sparkle Select. And Sparkle Select is available for free on the Play Store and on the Apple iStore, or whatever they call the Apple App Store, right? And so you can go to there for free, download it for free on your phone. And this app is what it looks like on Apple and on the Android. It looks just like this. This is free, so you can match your colors for free. So you would click Create My Palette. You have a custom color. And then your customer said they like the color green. So you can pick one of these greens. So we'll go with this lighter limeish color. So when you click that, it gives you the hex code to help you figure it out. Or if your customer has a specific hex code, just put it down here and click apply. Okay. Once you got your color locked in, click generate your palettes. So here's the palette. This is the lime green we started with. This is a palette, right? This one, the current palette that you're looking at is the complementary palette, okay? So on our app, we call them harmonies. So this is the complementary harmony. Or you can go with the monochrome harmony. And here's your lime green, and these are the colors that will go with your green. Or you can pick the analogous, right? Or you can go with triadic. Okay, so there's This is the options that you have in our app. Not only does it give you the hex codes for these colors, but it gives you the rhinestones that you can choose. So if your customer wants green, these are the rhinestones that you would look for to go with this palette, and choose it. Okay, so that's Sparkle Select, and that's the name of the app. It's Sparkle Select, just like you see up here at the top, and you can download it from the App Store. It's free to use for picking your colors. Now, if you want team colors, you can purchase and unlock the team colors in the app. Right now, the website is acting up. I gotta fix that, but I appreciate y'all. So you have a good night. Meanwhile, we are going to roll on this apron, this last one I just made. Okay, so let's pull up the giveaway tool. And we're also going to do a giveaway for what's in the booty chest. Okay, so what we're going to do is type the word apron, and we'll start collecting comments. I'm going to share screen. So that is for this apron, and whoever, I gotta go and check who won the that shirt, not last week but the week before. I'm getting that out tomorrow. It's done. I had to fix it, and I kept not fixing it fast enough. 1215 MDPC. It is free shipping for any orders over $100, but you have to choose free shipping. So whenever you go through the process of paying, from what I understand, PayPal puts it at the very end. Once you get down to the very end at PayPal, just select free shipping and it'll apply to your cart. But you have to choose it. I don't know why they changed that, but you choose free shipping. Yes, it is available. It has to be items that are going to ship, though. It can't just be like, well, I got a rhinestone design and it's $300, and then I got a wax pen, so my wax pen should be free. It applies to things that are going to ship. So as long as your shippable total is over 100, then yes, you get free shipping, and you can choose free shipping. Thank you, Miss Paula. I appreciate that. We got some more things we're supposed to be putting in the app. It's just been a lot going on lately, and I haven't been able to sit down and finish working on that. But yes, the shipping is free for purchases over $100 that are going to ship out. So thank y'all for coming to hang out with us tonight. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and draw for this apron, because we got to draw for whatever is in the chest with the booty. Okay. And who is getting this one? Miss JB. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. So if you don't mind, please fill out the form that I'm going to put in the chat here in just a moment. And then you can send me your shipping information, which I'm sure I have it, but I would much rather make sure I have it and get you your item. So let's see. Oh, it's this one. All right, here we go. Let me grab. Did I not? Oh, it was in the chat. That's why I didn't put it in the thingamabobby. Hold on. I'm sorry, Miss JB, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hold on, please. All right, so let's see if it's right here. And it is. I'm gonna put this in the chat. I need to put this on my desktop so that I'll always have it. Congratulations, Miss JB. Okay, so there's the link in the chat. And now let's go to the path to the what's in this chest. Let me pin that comment though. Give me 1 second. Where did I put it? Right here. Pin message. Okay, there we go. All right. So Let's stop sharing, and then we are going to put there we go. All right. Hopefully this will work. Sometimes, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Hopefully this will work. Sometimes y'all know how it is. You type certain things and YouTube be like, you ain't, okay. So there is something in this. Oh, the link for the aprons. Okay, I will. There is something in this chest. There's some booty in this chest. And so if you type the word secret, you can get what is in this chest. You don't know what it is. It could be a pen. It could be anything. It could be anything. But it's what's in this chest. And you'll be able to use it. You'll be able to benefit from it. I try to make sure everything that I put in here. Hey, Vicky. Try to make sure everything I put in here from now on is going to be something beneficial. Okay. So that's what we're doing right here. And then we'll get you guys out of here because it's 11 o'clock. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out too, by the way. So, all right, you ready? So we're on draw. Boom. And then we'll show what's in the chest. Who's going to get it? Miss Nene Designs. Holler, Miss Nene. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. All right, let's stop sharing. Let's see what Miss Nene going to get. Let's see. And then we going to do this too because I've been dying to do this. I haven't done it yet, but we going to do it now. Let's see. Where is it at? Isn't it here? Oh, wait a minute. There it is. We have an apron. Holler. So you get a blank apron, which is just like the one we just blinged, except this one is a blank canvas just for you to decorate. So you have an apron that you can do yourself. Now, like I said, from now on our live streams, you're going to have an opportunity to get something in the chest of booty. And it could be a gift card. It could be anything. Blank like this, or it could be anything. We never know, okay? It could be rhinestones. We don't know. All right, but you're going to get an apron. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it tonight. It was a lot of fun. It's going to be cute when the supervisor adds to the chest. Y'all, he been adding to some of the packages. I don't know if anybody has caught on to it yet. So he's been doing a couple of things. One package, he drew on the package, and I was like, are you serious right now? Why are you coloring? Why are you coloring the packages, sir? And then I guess your signature, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's checking inventory. I don't know. But he felt so inclined, and I didn't have time to repackage it in another box. So off it went. Don't remember who it went to, but it did. So hopefully whoever got it was like, why? And not annoyed. Okay. So at any rate, where did you get the aprons? The aprons came from Amazon. So let me drop this in the chat really quick. So for those of you who don't need this information, have a good night. Thank you for coming to hang out. I really appreciate you being here. You could have been anywhere else this evening, but you came to hang out with us. I am grateful. So thank you so very much. And I'm going to grab these links really quickly and put them in. Actually, I got more. I got to put Delanda's link too. So give me one moment and let me do this homework that I forgot to do before going live. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is the orders. You know what? This is going to go over time. I'm just telling you now because I just realized a couple of things I wanted to do. So I'm going to link the the 2-pack first, okay? Because not everybody wants, not everybody wants, Since when they start doing that? Okay. Anyway, not everybody wants a whole pack. Okay. So this is the first one. This is the 2-pack of bibs. I mean, sorry, 2 packs of aprons. I keep saying bib because they calling it bib aprons, right? So 2-pack aprons. And this is my affiliate link on Amazon. So, you know, if you don't want to click an affiliate link, it's fine, but you would need to look it up yourself. Okay. And let me go here, and I'm going to put this in the description while I'm thinking about it right now, because otherwise y'all know how it goes. I be done forgot. Let's see. Oh, that's why I can't find it. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, that's why I can't find it. It's here. Let's go here. Okay. Oof, I'm gonna have to put them at the end. Okay. So 2-pack aprons. All right, and then the 12-pack aprons, I'm gonna put that too because I thought that was a pretty good deal. That's why I'm gonna put that for those, especially if you're like me and you kind of can't decide on. And if I'm not mistaken, they have colors as well that you can choose from. So you might want to get more colors. Okay. Yes, they do have all the colors. It's super pretty. And then, okay, so that's the aprons. Oh, and one of the packs. Let me show this real quick, actually. Let's save this real quick so I don't mess it up. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. 12-pack. Oops. Pack aprons. Okay, so here's the link to the 12-pack aprons, and I'm going to show you the 12-pack aprons real quick because it's something I didn't show you. Look, so this is an option with the 12-pack aprons too. So I bought the black. Isn't that black? Yeah, black. They got green, they got navy, they got red, they got white, but you also can get this, which is all of these colors, and you get 12, and they're all different colors. Okay. So that's, you know, that's pretty cool because you can get a multi-pack of colors and it's not just 12 of the same color. So I thought that was super cool. It's a little more expensive. It's 31 instead of 25, but you know, so that you can get more than just the one color. Okay. The other thing, make sure, oh, I know what else I got to do for y'all other than Delanda's link. So let me give you Delanda's link as well to her pins. You guys know our pins are, let me go ahead and put hotfixpicks.store for our pins. There it is. Okay. Delanda. There's our pins. And let me shorten this link because that link is tragic. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. All right, and here is Delanda's pins. And I'm going to put that it's a deal because it is. You're getting 3 for a cheaper price than buying them separate, one by one. So I put that in the chat, and I'm going to put that in the description real quick. And then the other thing I'm going to do, 12 pack aprons, Delonda's pins. And then the other thing I'm going to do before we leave, so that I don't forget, is I am going to put the rhinestone design that I made for the pocket in a drive so that you can get to it and you can download it. Okay, so that's going to take me a moment. That's going to be a lot of clicking. I can't see the chat because I'm doing this. Look at that. I'm pulling up BlingFest pictures now. Ah, God. Please come to BlingFest so that y'all can have fun. I love seeing everybody at BlingFest and getting my hugs and seeing the people that I love to see, meeting new people. You know, it's like I said, a family reunion. Where am I gonna put this? Is this the right? Oh, this is the right one. I need to make a new folder. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so this is 719. Okay, and then let's do this. And where is this file? It's right here. Downloads. Tiny heart. That's the top. Do y'all want do y'all want the where I put School of Bling or no? I don't know if y'all want that or not. Oh man, I don't have measurements on here. I gotta get y'all measurements. Let me look and see if I can see what you're saying real quick. Do y'all want the School of Bling where I put it right here? School of Sparkle, sorry. Do y'all want School of, you do? School of Sparkle, yeah, School of Sparkle. Okay, all right, I'll put that over there too. Let's see, School of Sparkle. All right. And what I'm going to do then, y'all, is I'm going to make a new window, new tab. I'm going to make a rhinestone design sizes. I'm going to make a notepad. And this one is school. All right. And, well, actually, let me go ahead and put School of Sparkle. School of Sparkle. Because somebody asked for something I did the other day, and I didn't even think to have the what's the face. School of Sparkle. School of Sparkle is 8.622 wide. 8.622 wide by 7.234 high. Okay, and then that's School of Sparkle. And then the heart, which the heart is too big a little bit. So I'm going to edit that and add the heart, tiny heart. When I fix it, I'll put it in and fix it 8.828 wide. 0.828 wide by 0.748 high. Okay, and then the neck thing, which is called top of apron, is 8.978 wide by 0.638 high. And then the apron pocket full, the entire design for the apron pocket, let's go here, let's close that out, and then let's go here. That is Ooh, hold on. Let's do this. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Let's move you out of the way and grab that. So that one is 5.319 wide. 5.319 wide by 10, not 110, 10.803 high. Okay. And then we'll save this. Rhinestone design sizes. Okay. And then I'm going to put this note thingy over in the folder as well. So I'm going to show you what you're going to get. Actually, let me fix this first, actually. YouTube freebie 719. Let me fix it because I know me. Share restricted. Yep, nope. Anyone with the link. Okay. And please don't share this. Direct people to come get it themselves, please. Here's the link. Oh, I was gonna show you what you get. Okay. Well, let me show you this first. Okay, so you guys are right here somewhere. I done lost y'all. Oh, let me move this over and I'll probably find. Okay, I got you. The Londa's Pens deal. Oh, that's what I needed to do. That's what I needed to do. Hold on. One more thing. I'm sorry. Let me give you the link to the thing. The Londa's Pens deal and free apron designs. Boom. There's the link. Okay. And I'm putting it in the description. All right, boom. And then free apron designs. Boom. And I put it in the chat. Okay. So it's in the description already and it's in the chat. Okay. So let me show you share screen, entire screen. These are the 3 pins. I linked you guys to Delonda's page. You get the 3. It is cheaper to get all 3 than to get them one by one. But if you need the other ones, you can click right here where it says Crafting with Delonda and it'll take you to her store, right? And when you go to her store, then you'll see the pins by themselves, okay? She put them up front so that you can get right to them, okay? So 15 is cheaper to get all 3 together, right? So that's that. And then when you do the freebie, when you click the link that I put in the description and in the chat, you will get this is the apron pocket. This is the notepad. It don't look like it's right. I'm gonna click it. This one is School of Sparkle. This one is the tiny heart, and this one is the top of the apron, right? And so when you do this top of the apron, you remember I mixed my colors because I cut it all out as one. You can cut them out separately because I kind of like, pick random dots. You can separate it and cut it as 2 separate, or you can cut it all as one and mix your own rhinestones if you want to, if it makes it easier. But yeah, this is what we did. And if you click the note text thing, it'll show you here are the sizes to all the designs. Okay. So hopefully hopefully I didn't forget anything, because y'all know how I am. I'm bad about forgetting all this kind of stuff because it's a lot. But I apologize for keeping you 20 minutes over, but I wanted to be sure that you had all of the free stuff. I wanted to be sure that you had the links to everything. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. And then, I want to show y'all the apron that I want to make real quick. And let me know if you want to make it with me. I don't know when we can make it. I'm going to try and see if we can't make this ASAP instead of waiting. because I want to make this apron yesterday, even though I just found it today. But that's how hot to me this apron is, and I want to make it, okay? So let me go to my, because I bought it off Etsy, and I can link this in the description, okay? Actually, it's two of them. It's two of them. It's two of them. It's two of them. I'm going to open this one, and then let me open this one so that you can see both. But I'm going to show you the one I really want to make. But I do want to make both of them, okay? So here's one that I want to make. Let me share screen. I'm going to have to link y'all to both of these in the chat, because I know y'all going to want it. I know y'all going to want it too. Okay, so let me go to share screen. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Joyce. Thank you. Y'all, look at that. Tell me this ain't cute, so I can call you a lie to your face. Tell me that. As a matter of fact, let me take me off the screen. Tell me that ain't cute, and I'm going to call you a lie. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how cute that is. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Where's the not Delonda? What's that child name? Where's Rachel? Because you know Rachel gonna be all over that one. Tell me that's not cute. I want it. I want it so bad I can taste it. Okay. And if you think this one is cute, wait till you see the next one. Wait till you see the next one. Let me put this in the description. Let me see. This is how I put it in the description. Hold on. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. Aprons. Number 1, first apron. First one is right here. Aprons, second one. Okay, that's the first apron. Look at this one. Y'all ready? You ready? Wait till you see this next one. Wait till you see this. Y'all ready for the next one? Because this next one is bomb.com. I squealed. Look at that. Look at this apron. Look at that apron. Look at it. Look at that apron. Girl, if I don't make this apron soon, it's going to be some problems here in this studio. I'm telling you. I want to make both of them, but this one is my favorite. This one is my favorite. This one is my favorite. Now, I will say this. She don't show how to make it. She gives you instructions and tells you how to make it, but it's you know. So I'm going to struggle through it first, and then I'm going to go through this with y'all, okay? So I'm just telling you now. Yeah, I love them both. I want to make both of them, but this one took the cake for me. I love both of them, but I love this one. I love this one. So yeah, I want to make both of these, and I'm super excited about it. So hopefully we will be able to do this soon. Because yeah, this one is where it's at. This one is where it's at. Matter of fact, I was tempted to go to the thrift store before the live and find some jeans to make that one. I already got the trim fabric and everything picked. I already know what trim I'm putting on it. I'm making this one. So I'm excited about it, and hopefully you guys will make it with me. So, you know, that's what I'm saying about that. But yeah, this is just adorbs. Let me make a link for this one so that y'all can get this one too and get it. You could use the apron that you have on right now as a pattern for the second one. Yeah, I could, but I want the denim. So with that one, all it is, both of them are upcycled jeans. So you don't have to do very much at all. You just got to know how to you just got to know how to get the jeans and put the trim on is what I'm trying to say. I can't say it fast enough, but that's how you do that one. Let me do this one. Blue jean apron. So let me do this one. Here it is again. Let me get you the right link. And then I'm going to put it in the description. So if y'all want to make this, we need to get with the crew. Well, we don't need to get with the crew because other people may not want to make it. But we'll figure it out. Y'all see you sewing machine. Do you want one, Delonda? Because trust me, I don't need no excuse to make 2 of these. Hello. Or 3 or 4. I'm just saying. I don't need an excuse because those are adorable. Alrighty. So yeah, do you have extra names? Do you have the extra names for the cool grandma designs? If I'm not mistaken, Andrea, they were included in with the file. So give me a sec. Let me double check on that really quick for you and make sure. But I'm pretty sure I put all the names in with it. So that was when? That was before I did that. Maybe actually, let me look on the website because I think I'm selling it on the website. No. Bring this over so I can see what I'm doing. Store. Rhinestone designs. Sort by newest arrivals. Hot Sun Cool Grandma. Template is included. Show more. That's what I need to see. Show more. Available titles include. So I'm pretty sure yes, they are included. Because I didn't make a separate do flachi. So let me and if anybody has any other questions, let me know while I'm here, and I'm just taking up time instead of like really teaching or doing anything. What? Oh God, I cannot stand that. Thanks. You could have done that the first time thing. Okay, let me see. Grandma names. Must have been the week I missed. Yeah, it was. We did. A matter of fact, I can show you the shirt that I made. I made a design. Products. I made designs, and one of them, Rhinestone designs. There we go. It came with something. I can't remember. Oh, Coco Beach. So if you buy Coco's collection, you get this design. That's right. Yeah, it comes with it. It comes with it. So hold on. The file was once only. Hold on. Let me look at it again because y'all know how I am. I mess up. And if you oh, it does say no. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what I did with it or how I did it. Let's merge this. It's on there. Yeah, it's one file. It is on there. So let me show you how it comes in. General. Whoops, wrong thing. Where are you at? I'm going to go look now. Hold on. Let me share screen. So if you bought Coco's collection, then you should have gotten a separate email that says your downloads are ready. Okay. So here's the design. Hot Sun Cool Grandma. It turned out really cute on the shirt, and I'm going to show you the shirt. And then because not everybody is a grandma, we took polls of other names Want to purchase all three at the bottom? I only see two. Yes, I'll guide you. So we got Grandma, Gigi, G-Ma, Moosey, Oma, Granny, Gigi, Grammy, Oma, Yaya, Mima, Nana, Mima, Papa. So if your stuff ain't on there, my bad. Cause we was taking names when we was live. And those are the ones that I did. Okay, so if yours ain't on there, my bad. I'm not making that again. I love you. So this is what came with it, right? And when you get it and you download the file, this is what you will receive. So it'll come just like this. Let me zoom out. See, that's how it'll come. So you will take your design here and then you'll ungroup it. And when you ungroup it, that should move your names separate from your design. And it also separates your colors. And then you'll ungroup again, right? And so that'll take out the sun, the hot, the cool, makes all of this separate. There's Grandma, whoop, switch Grandma off the way, grab this one, ungroup this one, and then you pick which one. So if it's Gma, you just bring Gma right on over. Now you might have to move your glasses a little bit, or if you don't want to move your glasses, you may have to, you know, take out the stones behind the glasses, or however you want to do it. But that's how you change them out. Okay, you would change these out yourself and put them in your shirt. Okay, so that's that one. And then you asked about the bomb pop designs. So let me go back. So I have Good Times and 80s Chillin', right? And so the way that one works is basically the same way the Hot Sun Cool Grandma works. So Good Times will have Bomb Vibes and Just Chillin'. All three of these will come with the words. So you're not getting, if I'm remembering correctly, you're not getting three full designs. You'll just get the popsicle with the stars and then you'll get the words. So you'll do this design the exact same way as the Hot Sun Cool Grandma. You'll take out the grandma part, or you'll take out Good Times and then you'll switch it with Bomb Vibes. Or you'll take off Bomb Vibes and you'll switch it with Just Chillin'. But the words is what comes with that file. With this one, the other design is years, 80s Chillin'. So with this one, you'll get 50. See how this is? That's how this one will come. Place my order for Coco, but then I get the names. The names come with it. Sown Seeds of Love. The names come. The name is, it's a whole. That was the whole file that I just opened up right here. The names come with it. So open it up in your Cricut design space or in your Silhouette, whichever program it is that you're using. And when you open it, Hot Sun Cool Grandma will be there, and you'll just, the names will be off to the side. So when you open up the, what's the name of that file I just downloaded? When you open up the file, hang on, let me, where I can see it. When you open up, where is it? Hot Sun Cool Gma. That's the name of the file that you should get with your, that comes with your download. Okay. Yeah, open it up in Cricut. Don't just double click it, because if you just double click the files, any SVGs that you get, they don't always show properly in the browser window when you double click SVGs. Sometimes you gotta actually open it up in the software program to see everything that comes with it. That's not just my files. I'm talking about no matter where you buy an SVG from, sometimes they don't represent properly in the browser window. So yeah, just open them in the software. There's no worries, no worries. You're welcome, Andrea. Anything else? Anything else. Don't care what it is. I'm right here. We hollering. We hanging tight. And yes, welcome. Oh, did I need to ring the bell? Oh, sure is. 12:15 MDPC. Thank you. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very much for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We love having folks. We love being here, and we try to have the best time we possibly can. So if you have any questions, just give me a holler. But yeah, y'all, we need to figure out when we can make that apron, because that apron is it's cute. This is cute. The black is cute. The other colors is cute. They not denim. We're ruffles. I'm just saying. And so I love the apron thing and being able to wear, because I can totally put my phone in my pocket while we working in here in the studio. Please, if you do an apron, please post it in the Facebook group. I would love to see it. If you're not on Facebook, you can email me the picture so that I can see it. I love to see y'all stuff when y'all work on stuff. It's just super cute. And it gives good ideas. That's why I like the Facebook group, because it allows you to share your ideas that you're getting with other people, and somebody else be like, you know what, I didn't think to do that. And so then they'll do, what they're doing, and it's just I love it all the way around. Just like Delonda tonight, she was talking about putting big bling on her apron around the top, and like I totally could trim out the top of this with some big bling or something, or down the sides. I don't know. We'll figure out something, because I love all the bling and some pearls. Oh, so okay. Ruffles are easy, Kristen. They're easy. They're easy. They're not hard. They really are not that hard. So we'll go over that whenever we make them, and I'll show you how to do it. Now, I also need to tell those of you who have hung on this long. So I've mentioned it before, but I've been dragging my feet for a reason, because the people made me mad. But I'm just saying, I'm human too. So I have more pearls. I have pearls of so many colors, it makes no sense. I ordered 40 colors of pearls, right? To use with the big bling. And part of my order was destroyed. And I'm like, I need the rest of my order. What gives? How are we gonna rectify this? And unfortunately, I wasn't getting very much cooperation. So I just sat back, and I've been categorizing them, and I've been packaging them in the background. Well, I haven't really been doing anything. That was my daughter. My daughter's been packaging them and getting them ready for everybody, but I refused to post them because it needed to be corrected. So supposedly now I am getting the rest of my order. I don't know when they'll be here. But supposedly the rest of them are coming. But at some point, hopefully, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I will be posting the other colors of the pearls for those who are interested in doing the pearls with the big bling in colors. Right now I only have white and ivory. But I got so many colors, y'all. It's crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought I was gonna have enough room for all these colors, and I technically don't. But we gonna make it work, because they're here, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I got more coming. So what I'll probably do is post them in phases, unless they come this week. Then I may just do them all at one time. But I have colors of the pearls. So for those of you who love pearls, that's coming. As far as hot fix pearls, I only still have the white and the princess color pearls. I've been toying with the idea of other colors, but I'm telling y'all, I really don't have room for all of this stuff. But I might. I'll have to see what we can work out. But for right now, I just have the white and the princess in hot fix. But in the big bling, it's so many pretty colors, y'all. It's a ton of pretty colors. So I'm excited to be posting up. Yeah, destroyed. Yeah, destroyed. Literally destroyed. Like, and then the shipping company tried to cover it up by cutting out the label off of the original box and taping it to the new box as if I wouldn't notice. And this big old box is very light with barely anything in it. So, how is that supposed to work when I know what I was supposed to receive? Come on, y'all act like I was born yesterday, and I wasn't. So I ain't get mad. I was just like, what can we do about this? Because you know what you sent, and I know what I was supposed to receive. So it wasn't their fault. It's the shipping company. What y'all gonna do about it? And so we're finally getting a solution or resolution supposedly, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just sat back. I just sat back because the file is still not showing names. Did you open it in the program, Andrea? Let's see, in Cricut or Leonardo. Okay, let me, because I downloaded that file. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is re-download the file. I'm gonna ask you to re-download the file because the file that I just opened right there, I didn't go back in my files and find the file that I uploaded. I actually downloaded that file just now from my own website because I didn't feel like digging. So I just downloaded it. So this is what's on the website, on the back side of the storefront. So when you buy it, this is the file that I just downloaded. So download it again, if you don't mind, please, ma'am, because it should work. Like our technician said yesterday, bad word, foul mouth for real. I mean, like I said earlier, like I was saying earlier, stuff happens. I get that. I'm not immune to the real happenings of the world. Y'all, this world is so, it's stressful out here. It is very stressful. And things go wrong very quickly. And the fact of the matter is, when you stop and look at when you stop and look at how quickly life changes, sometimes for the bad, okay? You got folks that I got, tomorrow's not promised for anybody. And that's just the nicest way I'm going to put it. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone, right? Your house, your cars, your livelihood, none of that is promised to anyone. So from this moment where I'm here, I'm in my home, I got air conditioning, I got food, you know, I have I have a life that can change at a moment's notice, completely out of my control. Whether that be tornado, whether that be fire, because there's fires all over going on right now. Whether that be a tragedy of some sort, anything can happen, right? And I try to keep that in mind when I'm dealing with others who are not able to show up and perform like I may want. Like, for instance, if my package doesn't show up tomorrow, I'm not about to be mad because my package didn't show up. It's okay. I don't know what happened. The UPS truck, like I'll tell you, I'll give you for instance, my cousin ordered, was it a stove or dishwasher? She ordered some kind of appliance. This has been 2 years ago now, I think. I have a cousin, she ordered an appliance and she expected it by, let's just say, Friday morning. Friday morning came and went. She took off work. Friday morning came and went. Her appliance didn't show up. She was hot because it was promised by the certain time. So by the time she realized, they're late, and she called and they were like, we'll get back to you and let you know we'll have to reschedule. We apologize. It should have been there. You know, she went off and she was up one wall, down the other, backwards, forwards. And the guy was like, ma'am, the driver was in a wreck and he lost his life. And he did. The driver had died in the wreck that her appliance was in the truck on. So, you know, you never know. You never know. You never know what the reason is behind whatever is going on to make your situation less than ideal. And you have to keep that in mind and show grace, y'all, because like I said, all I did when my situation didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, despite whatever I might have spent and invested in whatever it was that was supposed to be here, I just sit back. I just sat back. I wasn't mean. I wasn't nasty. You know, and they were like, well, you know, if you order again, then we'll make sure to send it. I was like, oh, okay. And I just sat back. I'm not ordering again. And you ain't trying to fix the first problem. I'm not. I'm not going to be mean about it either. I'm just going to sit back and see what happens, you know? And that tells me a lot on what I'm going to wind up doing later or what I'm going to wind up doing sooner than later. But you have to show grace because you never, ever, ever know. And so, yeah, no, it was terrible. It was terrible. I feel you. I bought a case of 40 8x8 inch sublimation ceramic tile blanks, and when I got them, only 4 were intact. 36 were completely broken. They denied a refund. I am not a happy camper. Stuff like that happens, and that's, well, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Y'all be making the Mr. Sad. Y'all be making Mr. McQuackins real sad, because when y'all order stuff and don't get the insurance, he be like, why did they not get the insurance? I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between them, the shipping company, and the Lord, because I make sure that insurance, if y'all can somehow swing insurance on your packages when you order, not just for me, anybody, because you never know. Get the insurance. Get the insurance. Get the insurance. Now, I will say, UPS and USPS both have a $100 insurance that comes with their stuff. UPS is pretty good. USPS is trash. I'm telling you now. You be like, oh no, I got $100 insurance with USPS. Okay, go on and rely on that. Let me know how it work out for you. Let me know how that work out for you. I'm just saying, because USPS, they'll do whatever they can to not give you any money. I'm just saying, it's the truth. It's the truth. That's the God's honest truth. And I'm not saying it to be mean, because I got family that work, a lot of family that works for USPS, but it's the truth. Get your insurance, y'all. I'm telling you, get the insurance. Being connected to the Peacemaker, I know that's right. I always buy insurance, but this order came from, oh, oof. Sit back, Miss Brenda. Sit back. Sit back. Because in most instances, they going to need you before you need them. Sit back. See what they say. See what quiet gets you. I'll put it that way. Just be quiet. Hey, Donzel, no worries. If you get anything for FedEx, girls, Brandy, that's why we refuse. We refuse to ship FedEx. We refuse. If you don't want to do USPS and you don't want to do UPS, I don't know what to tell you, fam, because they drop kick our stuff. They drop kick my packages. I can't stand it. Or find another supplier, because let them, sometimes, and then sometimes, depending upon your manufacturer, if you have a good rapport with them, you've ordered before, you haven't had any issues, sometimes you can offer suggestions. Like one time I was like, look, this ain't working out because you're not packaging these carefully enough because they were shipping FedEx. And I'm like, look, they mistreat my packages. If you will not ship anything other than FedEx, you really need to do better in packaging the stuff. And they made changes. I wasn't mean about it. I wasn't nasty. I was just like, look, this isn't gonna work, because if I can't be assured that my package is gonna arrive sound, like you can tell when, because I admit, and I had to learn from mistakes in us packaging from the very very beginning to now. So when I first started shipping out packages, I was trying to ship as green as I could with less packaging, less stuffing, and no plastic, and that didn't work. That did not work. Oh my God, that did not work. It was horrible. Um, it wasn't too terribly bad, but there were too many instances where the packages did not arrive safely. So you can tell when care was taken from the beginning versus what the shipping company has done to cause problems, right? So if one of our packages arrives damaged to your house, that means it was abused by the shipping company off gate. Because I know for a fact what we do with our packaging. And I know the extra steps, especially that one back there. If he in there packaging your stuff, it's going to be well cushioned. I guarantee you. I'm bad about cutting corners. He will not. So if it arrives to you damaged, then whoever with the shipping company was very destructive, right? And so you can tell, and that's when you're like, okay, look, what I can tell that y'all wrapped it with care, but the shipping company was destructive. Or you could say, well, I mean, it wasn't necessarily wrapped with care. So a lot of times, a lot of what you got to do is just how you talk to people and how you. I'm sorry, I still didn't get the extra names when I re-download it. Okay, so you're talking about Hot Sun Cool Grandma, right? Email me, tease by T. Shoot me an email, hello@thebabiesbooty.com. Well, actually, you can shoot it. You can send it to this one too. To which, what your email is, so that I can email you the file. Because I don't know why it's not showing up, because it shows up for me. Here we go. There we go. Shoot me an email real quick. You're damaging your own bank. That's a requirement? Did you get your In my area, UPS tears up all of our packages. Girl, not over here. Most times the packages look like they were dragged behind the Oh no. Oh no, I am so sorry. Let me know if our packages come that way, because I try real hard to make sure I don't like stuff. They will kick your packages from one end of the street to the other, and then take a picture of it on your porch. Girl, Delonda, when FedEx employees have proved that they were former football players. Right. Long as I get my stuff, I don't care who delivers it. Jesse said, right. Nah, I don't like FedEx. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, send me a message. It's no worries. Yeah, I've had wonderful experiences with UPS. Now, I will say this. When they used to have a hub not far from my house, that part was good because we could ship all the way up to late, like 8 o'clock at night, but that's gone now. But anyways, you would go in there, you would see them loading the trucks, and the guy would be walking on the packages to load them up into the truck. And I was like, who does that? And I'm talked to she wasn't a manager, but talked to the lady taking the packages. I'm like, y'all need to not do that, because mine says fragile. So I'm gonna need him to not be doing that. I don't know if they ever fixed it. I don't know what happened with that situation, but they shut that whole unit down and moved them to Charlotte. So need a wing and a prayer to even get your package delivered via UPS here. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sheila, I know about yours. Let me check my email real quick so I can make sure y'all get it. Let me know if this file does it correctly, okay? Because this one, and Andrea, is yours hot, sun, cool, grandma too? Is that what you're looking for? That should have showed up right there. So let me see. What time is it? 11:55. What? We done made it this late. I know my husband probably back there knocked out, wondering why I'm not back there. He'll be late. I'll be back there soon. I'm up like I don't have to be at work at 7. Girl, I'm not an early morning person at all. So if you need to go to bed, I totally understand. Because what is hard for me to do is get up. Okay, whenever I get y'all's email, because I don't see an email yet. What? Sure. No partnership. Whenever I get your emails, I'll shoot that over. Christmas premiere. Okay, here we go. Drea. Okay. I don't want to open yours. Let me just send you this one. And let me know. Go ahead and grab this and let me know if this is the same as what you currently have. Because if so, then you may have to zoom out or something to see them. Because I opened this one and I know this one is, I just sent it back to you. I know this one has it on there. Miss Teresa, I be doing it too, girl. You ain't mad. I'm not mad. Y'all, I've been going to sleep during the day lately. I didn't go to sleep today. So sometimes when my anxiety is on 10, like it's been the last couple of days, I'll clean. So I've been cleaning out and getting rid of stuff. And we were out there in that hot sun doing that today because my anxiety was off the chart. But we got it done. Well, we got most of it done. We got a little bit to do. I don't have an email from, asked if we would take her somewhere 30 minutes away at 8 a.m. in the morning. I look at her deadpan and busted out laughing saying, you know the answer to that, right? Girl. Good night, Paula Sellers. Thank you for being here. Oh, Jesse, you stay in too? A bunch of UPS people on like golf carts, towing wagons, and mess. Oh no, Kristen, that's crazy. It was the right one. Okay, cool. Okay, so I wish my early wake up days were behind me. 4 or 5 years more to retirement. I can't tell, Brandy. You look like you got another 10, 20 years to go to retirement. Brandy, all young, looking at spry. Dropping it like if anybody was dropping it like it was hot. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all, we had so much fun at BlingFest dancing. Like I said, there was times where things may not have been teased by T. Please be sure to send me a email, my dear, so I can get that sent to you. But there have been, did you get an email from me this? Yes, Miss 143, I did get your email. Your order goes out Monday. And there were some things that didn't go the way I wanted them to. There was some things that had me hot. I ain't gonna lie. But again, what I'm learning, what I've had to learn. Okay, let's talk real. Who you mind me talking real? I'm finna talk real right now. Let me talk real. Greg, thank you so much for the super chat. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you, Greg. We appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. So talking really real deal Holyfield, right? So again, I cannot emphasize enough. Life happens, stuff happens, crap happens. Oh no, I'm not gonna let anything. I'm gonna try my best not to let anything steal my joy. As a matter of fact, honestly, Ida, if anybody steals my joy, usually it's me, and that's my anxiety, and that's the way my depression is set up. I steal my own joy, so that's why I try really hard not to let anybody else take that because I got a bad enough habit of taking it from myself. So despite little hiccups that did happen during dinner last year, I tried not to raise a whole like isn't what good would it have done for me to cuss the people out? I first of all, I don't cuss. Like I don't. But what good would it have done if I did? It wouldn't have done anything. At the most, maybe got some money back, but then that's me acting out of character, and it didn't need that. It didn't take that because it would not have fixed the problem because the problem was already there. The problem had already presented itself and let me know, okay, this is an issue, so how are we going to deal with it? And because I've made mistakes before too. I've been in situations where I may not have performed at my best, so that's where I had to learn not to be nasty, not to be overly demanding, because none of that helps. It doesn't help. Am I like that every single time I'm disappointed? I dare say 98% of the time that's how I am. And if that 2% is there, it's because somebody probably offended me in some way that makes absolutely no sense. And it triggered my anxiety. Like once we were going to fly somewhere and we bought tickets for a certain seat and they bumped my husband and wouldn't let him sit beside me. And my anxiety is not made for that. So I acted ugly with that. But there again, that was completely different. That's more of a safety mental situation. But as far as when folks disappoint me at McDonald's, they ain't got no French fries, or they give me the wrong order. I don't go to McDonald's, but I'm just throwing names out there. They give me the wrong order, or go to Bojangles and I don't get the dark chicken. I should have had dark meat. They gave me white meat. Look, it's food. I'm thankful that I got food. There's no point in me going up there and pitching a whole fit. Or if I even go back, it's like, bro, y'all, can I please, can I please get my coleslaw? Oh, it's all right. I mean, it's a lot of it is how you approach people and how you deal with the situation, especially because in a lot of instances, when you're in the middle of a situation, from a service standpoint, there really isn't a fix there that's available. There was not a single thing I could do with that dinner and the couple of things they had going on with the dinner last year. Wasn't anything I do. Even if I went back in the kitchen and started helping get plates out and trying to make sure everybody had everything at one time, that wouldn't have helped because it was they dropped the ball for me on that one. And then didn't acknowledge it the way I felt it should have been acknowledged. So therefore, it's time to find somewhere else. This time, this is a new place. Never been here. They talk a good game. The place is absolutely beautiful. And I know for a fact that, now this I do know, they host large events there all the time. I know that for a fact. I've seen them I've been there to a couple of the events, but the couple of events that I went to weren't catered, weren't food involved. But because it's a sought after place, because of the size of the ballroom, I know they do a lot of business there. So I'm hoping that the game that they talk is they can back it up. And they seem pretty confident. So that's why I was like, okay. And then they gave me some other assurances. So we'll see. If there's a first, you get a one, maybe two chances. And then we'll find somewhere else to go. But I'm hoping that if I can find the right location to treat me and you guys with the utmost care and respect and consideration that they've been showing me that they can, then I would like to find a permanent location for the BlingFest, because y'all going from here to here and learning this person, learning that person, figuring out what this can do, what that can do, what they can't do, what they can, and it's just like, bro, it's a lot. Putting on BlingFest is a lot. It's a lot. We'll be doing outdoor photos. No, not this one. They have a atrium on the inside that's very beautiful. So I'm hoping we'll be doing the pictures there, at the atrium. Were you able to do it? Not yet, 100. So I asked them to do that a little bit closer to BlingFest time, mainly because things change and they're doing some remodeling and stuff. I don't want to go in during all of that. I'm just thankful they're doing remodeling long before we get there. So when I do go back for that, and then the remodeling will be done, I'll be able to see what they've done and remodeling everything. Now, I did eat there before, but I didn't eat what we're supposed to be having for the Bling Fest. The food was good. Me and the mister went, I guess, about a month after signing the contract. We went, and they were really nice. And she even comped my meal. I wasn't expecting that. It's like, bro, okay. But yeah, they're really nice there. So yeah, I'm excited. And if y'all got anything that you might would want to see, because the photo booth 360 was an excellent suggestion by somebody. I'm sorry, the 360 machine was an excellent suggestion by someone. The photo booth I added after finding out about the 360 machine. So those are hours that we can use anytime for any Bling Fest or any get together that we have local. Trying to think what else. There was something else I was thinking about doing and sneaking in on y'all, but I gotta figure it out. But yeah, yearly wedding with all the planning. It is. Basically, it's like a wedding almost. So smoke. I got a smoke machine. I got a fog machine. I do have a fog machine. But that was for. Why did I get that darn fog machine? I didn't like the way it smelled though. Oh, and I gotta make sure that we can even use it, actually, before I even say yes, I'll bring it, because you know how some regulations with some stuff. So I'll check. If they say I can bring it, then I'll bring it. But I do have one. Oh, thank you, Miss Ida. Yeah, no, unfortunately my brain doesn't turn off. So I'll always have a zillion tabs open at all times, because that's how my mind works, which is probably part of the reason that your girl is crazy. I'm just being honest. Fire codes, yeah, I don't know, and I don't know. I hope that, because it's not smoke like uh smoke. You can tell it's not the same thing, but I don't know if I can use it or not. I should be. I mean, because most weddings or quinceañeros type stuff, princess and entering and all that stuff, I think would allow it. But I do have one. I bought the little bubbly stuff. Not bubbly. It's a special liquid that goes in that thing. But I don't like the smell of it. So I'm hoping it's got a weird smell. But I was in my living room making it work. So that's a big difference from my living room versus a big, huge ballroom. Y'all, all the ceiling is, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful in there. It's so pretty in there. It is so pretty in there. Couldn't be worse than all the rules you had for attempting. Oh, we don't want to talk about the cruise. Use a fog machine for time use entrance. What? Why she get one? I don't know. If I can pull off what I want to do for me and Mr. McQuackins, we might need the fog machine for us. If I can pull it off. Yes, I had it in the living room. I mean, I wanted to see how it worked. So I turned it on in the living room. And it was pretty, but it stunk. It was real pretty. Because I was going to let the grandkids play in it, play in the fog. But it just, it smelled terrible. I didn't like the smell. But like I said, I was in an enclosed space. So, talking about y'all need to stop. You know good and well we telling the truth. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get y'all out of here. I didn't. Let me see. Oh, there you are, Tanya. Hold on. Sorry, I did not get the extra names. Go about. Tanya. Hold on, Tanya. Let me send you this first. And then, sorry for just not seeing this. I've been running my mouth. Oh, that said 3 minutes ago anyway. I'm gonna send you this first, Tanya. Give me a sec, and I'll go grab the link for the bell. But if you are, wait a minute. Hold on. If you are a member with the, like your name has the circle beside it. I gotta find you. I can't remember. If you're a member, then you can go in the community tab and then click the community tab, and there's a link that you click and fill it out, and we'll send you a bell. Tees by T. You're a member. So go in the community tab, and it should be pinned somewhere near the top. If I'm not mistaken, you may have to scroll back, but the link is there. Girl, I know I'm crazy. It don't bother me. I already know. I already know. I'm surprised Tanya you hadn't come in with a portable fog machine. Hilarious. Leave Tanya alone. She was cute though. She was cute in all her outfits, because she did change. Don't forget that. I can't wait. I'm hoping I can pull off our outfits. That's what I'm hoping. That's gonna be a Hail Mary if I can get it done. Especially with me gaining weight. So anyway. I gave you an idea. Y'all, that's one thing. Despite the hiccups that were there, we had fun. We still have fun with each other, because at the end of the day, we love seeing each other. And getting together in person is absolutely nothing in comparison to being together here online. It's just not. It's not the same. To see somebody, to hug the neck of somebody, to love on somebody, it's like the family reunion that you wish your family reunion could have been. That's about the best way I can put it. You get together, you ain't seen each other in a while, and a lot of the folks that come to BlingFest still keep in touch on a regular basis outside of BlingFest on a personal level. That's how much fun we have at BlingFest. So, it is what it is. We would have fun in a blank room and some bling in each other. I mean, I'm just saying, yes, tickets are open for BlingFest. Yes, they are. So you would go to highfixfix.store and click on events. And that's where you would click to get your tickets for BlingFest. Yes. Yes. We have such a good time. So, you'll be home Wednesday. I should have asked you to bring me something and sent you some money to bring me something. I don't know what I would want, though. from the Philippines. Other than jewelry, I love the gold overseas. In the Asian countries, their gold is beautiful. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the difference is, but the gold over there is absolutely gorgeous. And just little thin detail, just little teeny things. It's just, oh, I love it. Love the jewelry. The family reunion with the family you picked. Amen, Kristen. Amen. Let me get y'all off of here. It's after midnight here, and that man back there is waiting on his wife, wondering where she is. So thank y'all for coming. I got your apron. The one is getting the blank apron. The other is getting the apron that we blinged, and it's done. The hot sun cool grandma shirt that the person won 2 weeks ago is going out tomorrow. Don't forget, we will be doing the chest of booty regularly now. I'm excited about that because that's fun. And you never know what's in it. You never know what you'll get. So just be on the lookout for that. And then I think that's it. BlingFest, the tickets are still open. And if I've forgotten anything, charge it to my head, not my heart. Because who says that? Dorica says that. I love it when she says that. Because it's the truth. We tend to forget, but we mean well. So just holler out if you need anything or have any other questions. So y'all have a good night. I think we're gonna go out with the country version this time. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go out with the country version this time. So that way we mix it up a little bit. And I think the mister likes this one. I think he liked the country one better, but I like the other one. So, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. It's always a pleasure to have you hang out with me. And to have you an extra hour was even cooler. So, thanks. And y'all behave the rest of the week. Next weekend, I should be live. We are going out of town over the weekend, but I should be back in time. So I don't know what we're going to be doing, but I'm going to try and plan it way ahead because I know next weekend is a spiritual retreat for us. And so I won't be as able to put stuff together this weekend. So, but at any rate, y'all have a good night. That's all I was trying to say is y'all have a good night. Oh, and I'll let you know when we'll do the apron. I doubt I'll be able to do it this week, but if I can squeeze it in this week, we'll do the apron. Okay? All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Yeah! Y'all felt that energy today? The baby's booty family in the building. We're shining. We're grinding. Listen, we started with a blank slate. Now look at the glow. You brought the heat to the chat. You put on a show. From the first stitch to the final stones placed, there ain't nothing better than seeing your face. We're more than a hobby. We're a movement, a vibe. Thanks for bringing that magic, keeping us alive. Oh, thank you for the love. Thank you for the time. You helped the baby's booty really start to shine. Go take that sparkle. Go out and create until the next stream. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're out.